Hello and welcome to the beautiful month of September, everybody. We are Easy Allies. I am your host and moderator, Michael Huber, joined by none other than Daniel Bloodworth.
Hello.
We are missing Robamiani today, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're in a weird situation where he's off late today. There's a very slight chance we might get him towards the end, but probably not.
That'd be great.
But we're just kind of call it by ear. We'll see if Damiani pings us and he's like, hey, I'm available, then we'll throw him in for love and respect or something.
Let's hope.
We'll see.
Sweet. Making it all happen in the control room, we got Isla Hink.
Yo.
How you feeling, Isla?
Pretty good.
Nice. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good in 2025 is good.
Well, I mean, if you fold all that in, I'm generally pretty bad, but I'm fine.
On this day, fine.
Silksong, been playing Silksong most of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Been having weird allergies.
Ooh.
But otherwise, well, one of those is good and one of those is bad, so.
Hanging in.
Figure out which one.
Hell yeah. I'm liking Silksong. So.
Nice. We got Don Casanova. That's right. Avatar 3 inches closer every second. I'm on the waiting list for the tickets. I'm also on the wait list for Avatar 2 The Way of Water IMAX re-release, supposedly coming October 3rd. I'm on the notification list for that. So be aware.
He looks pleased by that. He's clapping his hands.
Great. And in the back there, Gabby Montu just finished Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
Oh, should we have connected?
Hell yeah. We should have connected. You got to connect. All right.
She says the game does not ask that question, even though it's the tagline of the game.
The entire thesis of the trailer unanswered. We are the Easy Allies podcast, and we have got some stuff to talk about today. Most notably, of course, 9 hours ago, roughly, Silksong launched. It is finally here. 9 hours ago for everybody except PlayStation.
Yeah.
7 hours ago for PlayStation. Really? We're also going to go over Blood's trip to PAX, his first time.
Yeah.
One of the leading video game journalists, Daniel Bloodworth. You have been around for decades. Decades, right? Can I say 2 decades now?
3.
Had never been to PAX. We're going to talk about your first PAX trip. Also, a whole pile of previews you saw. Kirby Air Riders, Pokemon Z to A, No, I'm Not Human, and more. And then, of course, the patrons. Always love the patrons.
Yeah.
Countdowns, top 10, end credits songs.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm
good.
hoping Damiani can get here for that, but he might not. We'll see.
Ooh, that's good. I hope the Evil Within 2 is on there. I hope. Evil Within 2 should be on every list forever. We were hoping to talk about Chronos this week, but we want to finish it.
Yeah, I didn't get that deep into it. The one thing I want to say.
Can we tell him this?
What's that?
About the botch? Are we allowed to disclose this, Blood?
Sure.
Yeah, we should disclose this.
It's not relevant for me at all.
For me, it's relevant.
But yeah, so somehow when they were sending out the review builds, they sent the wrong build for the PlayStation.
Yes,
and so a lot of people had to
botched.
So when they updated the build, the save files didn't work. So some people had to restart or kind of follow up on PC and use a save hacks that they gave them or whatever.
I've been through the first 90 minutes of this game now 3 times. So
that's crazy to me. But anyways.
That's always such a killer, man. Occupational hazard.
Yeah, exactly.
I've gotten through the section that was after what I played at the preview event.
Great.
And that was something I was very curious about, how they're going to do this. And yeah, I'm more in now than I was from the start.
It's so good. It's so sick.
And
Dead Space, Evil Within, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, let's go.
The other one thing I will say about it is, how I don't always put a value judgment on this, right? But I've said it a couple of times in the past couple of months that there are games that I start to play and they make me sleepy, and there are games I start to play and they just keep me up. This is the one that kept me up. I started playing this game so tired, and I was up for 4 hours playing. So yes.
Blood. Yes, dude. Love to hear that.
Yeah.
Chronos, yeah, don't skip. Don't skip. We live in an era when the Metacritic is like in the 70s and people just pass it over. They just move on.
But
don't
also,
do that.
like,
don't be that person.
Me and some of the other reviewers are like, look at those low scores, and we're like, did you play the same game? Like, what?
Evil
What are you
Within,
talking
dude.
about?
Tell me
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. For sure. All right, today's the day. Let's do it. Let's dive headfirst right in to Hollow Knight Silksong. I set my alarm for 7 a.m. this morning. I worked till 1 a.m. last night. I didn't give a fuck. I woke up. I was ready to go, but PlayStation screwed me. So I had to wait a couple hours. It was fine. I was messing around with Shinobi arcade mode, trying to get those
This
S
was a
ranks.
story that was across all storefronts. Everybody was buckling under the Silksong stress.
Yeah.
I was on Xbox. Isla was on Switch 2.
This is great. We're
Switch
all,
2,
and
yeah.
I'm on PlayStation
Switch
5.
2 eShop just apparently fully just died on you or something.
Well, yeah, when so like I rolled out of bed at 10 or whatever, and so I got to it a little later. I had left the eShop open the
Okay.
last time because I was going to pre-order it last night.
Right.
But it just wasn't there.
That's the same thing with me on Xbox. Like there was no page for Silksong.
Because
And
it's
I'm like,
Silksong and
what?
they just don't care. I don't know. But
Yeah.
like, because they know they don't need to worry about it. Anyway, wait, there's the other Mossberry. Hang on, I'm gonna rewind this.
You didn't find all three? I found all three.
I found 2.
I found 2. There's more than 3 even, I think.
I figured.
Yeah, but
Anyways, when I refreshed, I left the shop, came back in, tried to go to the shop. My Switch 2 completely died.
Oh, no.
Had to restart. I had to get up, hard press the power button, but then it worked perfectly fine.
Great.
And I've had no issues.
Great.
other
Yeah.
than that.
yeah. So like you were saying, like on Xbox, like it wasn't there last night because I was just going to do the same kind of thing. It's like, oh, I'll just like pre-install or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Just have it ready.
Preload. Whatever happened to that?
But nope, not for Silksong. And then this morning I went in and I'm trying to remember what it said to me at first, but like when I went to Game Pass and tried to get into it and there was like some weird error message, and then I just went to the store and it's like it said install. I'm like, cool, it's installing. And then I went to play it, and when I pushed play, it like kicked up this screen. It was like, do you own this game? I'm like, yeah, you just let me install it for no money. What are you talking about? And then I pushed play again and it worked. I'm like,
Sure.
okay, fine,
That's good.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this immediately had 500,000 concurrent on Steam and rising. It is a immediate smash hit.
Yeah.
Immediate one of the most popular games of 2025.
Broke all 4 stores.
Yeah,
apparently.
broke everything.
Humble ran out of codes.
Yeah, Silksong is here.
I didn't know Humble could run out of codes. That's wild.
I'm not sure if they knew.
I will say in the first 2 hours, and we're gonna definitely. I'm saying it right now. We're definitely gonna talk about it one more time next week as we.
yeah.
This again,
Go
we were
further in.
all rushing to play as much as we could this
Yeah.
morning. I probably played 3 or 4 hours, something like that.
Same, yeah.
Same. I am immediately obsessed because, I heard, we'll get into it. I heard Isla talking about needing to get the dash and needing to be faster because I know you're a twin blade freak. You need to be fast.
Here's
you
the
can't
thing.
be slow.
In my defense, real quick.
Yeah.
I like the game. I like the game a lot. It feels faster than Hollow Knight. Chad was asking me because I kind of bounced off Hollow Knight. But obviously I acknowledge that it's an amazing game. For whatever reason, I can't even remember what it was because it was so long ago. But like something just wasn't clicking for me in the game feel.
Yeah.
This one I haven't had that problem so far, but I could feel. This is probably actually a positive thing because I could feel the missing abilities from the Hornet and like
Metroidvania.
I
Give
was
me those
like
abilities.
But it's like crazy because I was doing stuff where I was like, I really wish I had a dodge or a dash or something.
Right.
Like it's weird. And I had gotten to a boss before coming into the office today that like has a pretty big reach on a weapon and was like just killing me. And I was like, this really feels like I want a dash for this. And then Blood, like before I even started streaming, like an hour ago, I streamed it for like an hour. He was like, have you gotten the dash? And I was like, thank you. And he was like, yeah, I ran into this boss that I was like, I probably need a dash. And I was like, I just fought this guy. And he was like, that's the guy. So like we were literally at the same place. And he was like, go find the dash. And I literally just got it right before we started shooting this podcast. So I was able to dash around a little bit, and it feels good.
Yeah, like a dash, a double jump, of course.
Yeah.
And just like...
I don't have that double jump yet.
It feels right. Yeah, double jump, dash, yeah.
The thing that was very interesting to me about the dash, though, is it's like they've like layered some things into it. So it's like you do have a dash and an air dash, but then like you hold it down and you run, and then it also gives you like an extended jump too. So there's like...
Interesting.
There's some extra nuances there to definitely play around with.
Dude, I'm obsessed with jumping out of a ledge crab, man.
Oh, yeah. No, I found some spots where you can just
so
like
obsessed.
Basically like Ninja Gaiden wall jump back and forth using that way.
Yeah, and then I found like an alternate path where you dive down on the red things and you can like start chaining those and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm in a right after that boss, there's a place where that's required.
Hell yeah.
And it's super freaking hard.
So fun.
It's hard.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is I just the Hollow Knight love is the pace. I love the slow, deliberate pace of Hollow Knight. How it wears on some players in Hollow Knight, the backtracking and the lack of a fast travel and kind of just the slow, like you want to get somewhere, it's kind of a journey. You just want to like start clearing things in your Metroidvania map. It's not snappy. It's not like I'm going to go do this and this and this and this. It's like, every place I want to go to, like settle in. I'm going to go there. Whereas, some other Metroidvanias, it's like, you can fast travel all the time, quick mobility. It's like Hollow Knight and Silksong, I feel like, just have that little slower pace that I actually really appreciate.
Yeah, well, one of the things that's, is with the map maker, and like you need to buy like a couple of things before you even really have a proper map.
Yes.
And then, like every zone, you need another map, and it's like, okay, if you want to mark where the fast travel things are, you got to buy those tokens. And, and so there's a lot of little bits like that where it's like it feels like that is a system that's evolving as you invest in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and this boss that we're showing,
I love this fucking boss. Oh my god, I love this boss.
It's like the tunnel worm or whatever.
Bell Guardian hype.
This boss embodies what you're talking about with the pacing of this game, because like the first two times I tried this boss, I was jumping all over the place. I was trying to do all this stuff. I was moving around a lot.
Take it slow.
And I was getting killed. And then the third time I tried it, I mostly just stood around.
Yeah.
And I killed it I got hit once.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was like, okay, the pace of this game is different than I thought.
Deliberate.
It's like, yeah. But I've heard that like she gets like faster and faster the more abilities she gets. But like, it's an interesting game.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, because this boss and then the other one that we were talking about with the big bone axe or whatever you want to call it, they both seem like pretty, difficult at first, but then you start to figure out the patterns and like how to get on them, and it's pretty good.
Yeah,
nice little hidden areas there. Got my first like half of a spool of thread there to extend the thread.
Gotta extend the thread. Gotta extend the thread, man. Yes, all the economy, of course, from Hollow Knight is here. We're getting rosary beads, some religion undertones here.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing about this area that you're in, which she's been carried off in this cage. She has no idea where she is, but
don't even spoil it for me. I'm like. Wait,
that's the start of the game.
But I'm like, we're in this place. I thought it was going to be like an overlap of Hollow Knight, but I'm like, is this a sequel? Like, what?
I was actually going to ask about
going on.
Well, it's a sequel, I thought, but
yeah,
I don't know in terms of like timing between the two, 100%.
Because if you read the item descriptions, you read about her dress and her pin, and it's like, it's showing signs of wear. This has been used for a long time.
Right. Yeah. No.
Love that shit.
She references
veteran.
having lost her abilities and stuff like that. But she's like, oh, by the time I get up there, I'll get everything back. Yeah. So it's really interesting to like kind of put that into context. Yeah. And then you have these little side quests here. This is the Moss Berries one.
God, all the UI and everything is just, it's so good.
There's another one where you have to find this caravan's fleas, which are basically like puppies, you know?
They're really cute.
They're super cute. I invested in the town, but I didn't see anything happen from it yet.
Yeah, I didn't see anything change.
Might take a little time.
I did that too.
Probably, I'm going to guess classic video game. It's like beat another boss.
Or next time you go back.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing I really do appreciate about this too, is that you have those little characters like the map guy that they'll move around in the world as you're moving around.
Yeah.
And we saw the singer as well. She was like singing to open a door, and then she was trying to help the worm get out of the silk.
Totally. And just the opening like hour is just so genius. It really sets the tone. There were like 3 separate times in the first hour when I fell down somewhere and I was like, oh, I've got to go all the way back because I just like fell down here.
Right.
And then you go all the way back and it's like, now I'm a little more comfortable with the game. So I'm doing that exact same thing in 1/4 of the time. You know, it's really just kind of teaching you the ways of the game, teaching you the environments, teaching you just the combat encounters. I just loved the first like hour I played. I was like, wow, this is a really good tutorial.
Also, it's just so pretty.
Beautiful.
Like there's such verdant greens and like H.R. Giger influences everywhere. Like I don't know. It's just really nice looking. And the audio design and music are really good.
Immediately magical.
Yeah.
Immediately obsessed with this game. I'm like, I just need to go play it right now.
But one of the things that's pretty nice too is like even these like little standard guys, I mean, they would give me trouble. You know, like the spitter guys.
Those little
like,
spitters.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Spewers, Isla.
Spewers.
And so like even like coming across some new guys, like I'm in an area now where like starting to fight like these ant warriors and things like that. And it's like, okay, the dude with the big skull on his head that takes a lot of hits. Yeah. I have an easier time with him than just some like little flying guy.
Totally.
Like when's this flying guy gonna actually hit me?
Yep.
Like, oh, I thought I was in range, but nope, he came in and got me instead.
Yeah, it feels incredible. Like just in the first couple hours, I mean, there's side quests. The exploration is so next level Metroidvania, where you're just right out of the gate thinking about, you know, I have 3 areas to go here. I have 1 over here. I'm going to peek over here. Okay, that seems like a whole big thing. I'm going to go back down here. Hidden walls everywhere. You're collecting multiple economies. It's just so satisfying in the brain to think about the exploration and the combat. Like you're thinking about like 10 different things, but it's never overwhelming. It's just satisfying.
Yeah, well, and like you're saying with the currencies and stuff, like at first, you know, I was like, okay, I'm picking up shards. So I've got like hundreds of shards. What the heck are these good for? Yeah. And then we found that invested in a town. It's like, oh, then we get the throwing knives. It's like, oh, every time that you rest, you use those shards to replenish your throwing knives. Yeah. So stuff like that. It's really nice.
Yes.
These dudes with the bell heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and then
cool.
there's freaking sluggos got me.
Sluggos. Sluggos and spewers. Yeah. Just early impressions are top notch, top tier. This is a $20 video game. That's fucking insane.
That's what's just crazy. I was just like thinking about the numbers because I was like, it's on Steam, you know, it's 5 hours ago, according to GameSpot, it had eclipsed almost 500,000 concurrent players.
Yeah,
and like that's just on Steam.
Yeah,
that, like, you know, Steam takes 30% or whatever.
Yeah, PlayStation and Switch are probably way more than that even.
But that's like I think PlayStation takes 30 as well.
Yeah, I think
like,
they're about the same. I don't.
500,000 times
numbers,
14 is $7 million.
My goodness. Yeah,
it's like this game, like. What is that like to work on something for 12 or whatever years it was and then just
immediate millions.
Yeah, within
Like,
within, and
seconds.
they had to just know too. It's like
Well, yeah.
so crazy. Within 10 hours, your
Yeah.
game has made 20, 30 million dollars. Like,
Yeah.
good God,
Crazy.
incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just love all the side characters you were talking about, Bloodworth, and just like Hornet's dialogue. Like the story is immediately interesting. I love that. I love the trope of veteran badass warrior that has lost their power, that is like, was kidnapped trying to escape this area but doesn't even know what's going on necessarily in this
Right.
area, trying to regain their power.
I appreciate in this one though that the narrative isn't like, it's not like Symphony of the Night where death literally comes and takes all your powers away, or like
Yeah.
fucking Metroid Q or whatever, where it's just stupid. This one, she's just weak because
Yeah.
she's been stuck in a cage for who knows how long.
Totally.
Like, that's just realistic. If you don't exercise, you feel bad.
Yeah,
like,
just frail.
yeah, which is like, it just makes sense and it's not like narratively irksome.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the boss that I was at that Blood was like, maybe get the dash. God, you're good at the fucking down stab.
The down stab is like top 3 moves of the year immediately. It's
Are you guys
incredible.
using D-pad or
I switch.
I'm
Stick.
using the stick.
I switch off.
I switched too.
I switch off, Isla. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like for when I'm doing these red diagonal jumps, I'm using the D-pad
same,
for sure.
same. Yes.
But when I'm like walking around, I'm using the stick.
Same exact way.
Crazy.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is the part after where I was like having a hard time like getting
These
the
are tricky.
timing
These are
on these
tricky, yeah.
things. Yeah,
So fun though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
because
It's-
you have to find. Yeah, it's like you have to find like the right balance of like, okay, I need to drop a little bit and then stab, because if I just keep stabbing,
Yeah.
if I spam it, it's not going to be the right angle.
But sometimes you
Yes.
have to do it like way faster than you think.
Yeah.
It belies like late game, like the late game secrets and challenge areas in this game are probably going to be so insane.
Oh,
gosh, some
God.
of the
I mean, yeah,
obstacles.
if that area is
God.
already like that,
yeah, it's gonna be like I won't be able to do it.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Some of the Hollow Knight stuff. I was like,
I've heard
Next
like
time.
the true ending of Hollow Knight is like very hard and laborious.
yeah.
yeah, there's a lot to get to it. I don't think I did all of the DLC.
Oh, the God whatever one. I was like, nope, I'm good. It's like 5 boss rushes. It's insane. It's absurd.
I did do something like that, but I think there was
Yeah.
another DLC that I maybe missed. But it's
The,
been a minute.
The like carnival vampire.
Yeah, I did the carnival
Thing,
one,
that
and I
was
think
the-
that was the last thing that I
Love
did.
that one. Yes. So yeah, I think after all this wait, all this time, people wearing clown makeup to watch State of Plays and Jurex, I think day 1, everyone is fucking pumped. Like, this game is good. I think it has at least earned the wait. It has earned how long it has been.
It is so funny in gaming, and it happens in any art form. Like film and gaming are maybe the most palpable, and writing, where the creators just have a sure hand.
Yeah.
Like you load into this game, and even with Hollow Knight, which like again, for whatever reason I didn't like fall in love with it like a lot of people, but like I could tell that like they knew what they were doing, and it was like solid.
Professional.
And like immediately in this game, I'm like, yeah, this is the real deal. Like
Yeah.
this is a product, a
100%.
high quality product.
100.
It's just good stuff. I don't know.
Yep. Obsessed with the economy. Can't wait. Can't wait to get further. You know? As the stages expand, as the skills start coming in, as the economy starts to reveal itself.
Yeah, well, because that's the thing too, is like so far where we're at, we haven't seen a whole lot of like the badges and that kind of thing, and they have
One of
like
the most
multiple
influential.
Yeah, you have multiple slots now, so it's like, oh, this type of tool can only be used on this slot, and this
Yeah.
other one can only be used on that slot. So how those things are going to interact,
Yeah.
and then like we were saying, just like how much difference that made in how Hollow Knight felt,
Totally.
right? Because you
Totally.
in the beginning you've got the pushback, But one of the badges you could have in Hollow Knight was no pushback.
Love that.
You know?
Yep, you're so right, Blood.
But then, it takes up a certain amount of space. So it's like, you're doing that as a trade-off with something else.
Totally. Like right out of the gate, my first choice was I can have a compass to know where the hell I'm going.
Right.
Or I can kill enemies for more shards.
Exactly.
One of my number one video game things is I'm always going for the early cash and XP right out of the gate.
But it's funny because I'm
min-max.
not totally sure what shards are for.
Yeah.
I guess I used 200 of them to like fix up the town,
Yeah,
allegedly.
and they're used for your throwing knives.
Oh, your tools
Yeah.
when you die? Okay.
Throwing knives hype.
Yeah, that was funny because it's like, get more stuff or be able to use the map. It's like, I'll use the map.
Exactly. Yes. So, day one, we're only a couple hours in. It came out hours ago.
Yep.
Next week, we will have another check-in as we are deeper into Silksong, but the initial vibes are so strong. I mean, I'm obsessed right out of the gate. I mean, I'm in like the 10 out of 10 range. I know I say that all the time, but holy shit, real deal. real deal.
Nice.
All right. Any other Silksong thoughts before we move on?
Not really. I mean, I'd say that like I'm maybe not as high as you
I'm
are on
so
it,
fucking high on it, dude.
But,
holy shit, dude. Holy shit.
but I'm definitely enjoying it as
Yeah.
a Metroidvania lover. So.
I just love the vibes, man. Mm-hmm. I love the Hollow Knight world.
Yeah, I love when you like hear a
it's
voice.
It's so dangerous. It's so lonely. It's so like Bonds, though. It's like everything. It's
That's
like,
what I'm saying. It's not lonely. Like
It's
you
like
hear
lonely,
a
but
voice off
not-
in a corner, and
Yes.
like you go see like who's that? What's going on over
Yes.
there? Yeah.
But everyone is like isolated and like scared. It's just the vibes are right. The vibes are so right. All right, Blood. Video game journalist veteran. First time at PAX? How's that even possible?
How's that because PAX is always right when everything else is happening. So like, in the past, like game trailers and stuff, like when PAX is happening, it's like, well, that's also around when Gamescom and TGS are happening. So I would either be going to Gamescom or TGS, or I think there's maybe a year or two where I did both, It's like, and then
Isla, have you been to PAX?
Yes.
we had a panel at some point.
That's right.
Like
I've been to
2016,
multiple PAXs.
2017.
Multiple.
I've been to multiple PAXs. I've been to Gamescom twice, and I've been to TGS once.
Invisible
Yeah.
Walls had a panel too. For some reason, I wasn't on that either.
That's badass.
That's so funny. Like,
Invisible Walls hype. Sick. GTA 5 launch
right.
game trailers.
But yeah, it's so much more chill than Gamescom. Like, it's way smaller for one. Like the PAX Expo floor where all the booths and stuff are, it could probably fit inside of like one of the halls at Gamescom.
Wow.
And in that same way, there was like some
Did you
of
say all of PAX could fit in one Gamescom hall?
the expo floor.
Oh, okay.
So like there's a lot of different things going on with PAX because it's like you've got the expo floor, which is kind of like an E3 or Gamescom kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
But on a much smaller scale. But then you also have all of these kind of like smaller different rooms, and there's like a whole other building now because the Seattle Convention Center expanded, and so like there's this 5-story building, and each one of those floors has like a bunch of rooms, kind of like rooms that you would see in like a hotel, like ballroom kind of thing.
Nice.
And so you go into this room, and they've got like cozy gaming, and it's like Katamari and Tetris Effect and like low dim lighting, and there's some beanbag chairs in the middle if you just want to hang
Fun.
out. And then you've got like, all kinds of different, like, I think there's like a whole floor that's just like different tabletop games. And then you've got panels, kind of like GDC. It was kind of like, when we did the panel in the past, I went to a panel from Yacht Club Games talking about, going through Shovel Knight and Mina the Hollower and like just like their journey and like advice for indie devs and stuff like that. But going back to the expo floor, what was funny is that like, say I think Crimson Desert, right? Remember like at Gamescom, Crimson Desert had like this rampart, right? They had basically 2 booths. Like there's the aisle and there's like a Crimson Desert on this side and Crimson Desert on that side, and there's this massive walls. Like you're walking up to a fortress.
Yeah.
And PAX is like, they kind of had the same design, but it was like one like smaller version of that.
Okay.
And then like same thing, like Capcom, fairly small area, Borderlands, much smaller area, and then like
As it should.
and then but then there's like a lot of these indie booths where like they had a Polish booth, and it's another example. Like so at Gamescom, Valor Mortis had a booth.
What's Valor Mortis?
That's the Ghost Runner guys.
Yes.
The Napoleon Souls, first person.
Yes,
Yeah.
Napoleon Souls.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
So they had a whole booth, right, with people lining up at
Yeah.
Gamescom. And at PAX, they had one TV in the Polish booth,
Wow.
And so it's just a different scale. But at the same time, it's not like it's crazy crowded either. Like you're walking around comfortably, and
Gamescom is uncomfortable.
Gamescom is insane. Yeah, it's
So
amazing, but it's crazy.
and like
Yes, amazing but crazy.
And for me, it's like, even though there's like not as much of a crowd, I'm just constantly running into people that I know one way or another.
Humble brag.
Either I know like them from working together, or I know them from going to some of these other events, or it's EZA fans that like, hey, it's good to meet you, and we talked for a while. Or then like on the last day was hilarious. So Tokyo, we'll get to Tokyo Slim.
We better.
The last day was hilarious. Is Chris Charla from ID at Xbox, John Vignacchi from Nintendo, and Adam Boyes, who used to be PlayStation. They're just like all palling around together, checking out the show floor,
Nice.
and like they've been hanging out at like one of their houses and stuff.
Were the drinks flowing blood?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we went out, like Bandai Namco brought me up. That's how I got to go. This is the only reason I got to go, is because Bandai Namco brought me up for some previews.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they also had dinners, and we went out and stuff in the evenings. But like PAX isn't like like booze is flowing, open bar everywhere, In fact, it's way more family friendly. Like that was actually one of the
Nice.
coolest things to see, is because there's a ton of people in cosplay.
That's so fun.
But then there's also a lot of people like with their kids, and like to see the kids like pointing at like some of the cosplayers and stuff, and it's just so
That's so fun. Not a lot of kids.
so
not a lot of
jolly and so
kids-
fun. Yeah.
Not a lot of kids at Gamescom, but a lot of cosplayers.
Yeah.
But not a lot of like kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I know that kids can go to Gamescom, but I didn't see them as regularly as I saw
Yeah.
at PAX. And like
Cool.
one of my friends too,
That's so fun.
that was there, and who I caught up with, like he was there with his daughter,
Yeah.
and she was dressed up.
That's fun.
And then instantly, like the minute, like literally, I went from the airport to the convention center. I get out of the cab, I look over, and I was like, "Is that freaking Lua?" And I scream across the street, like,
You're
Lua.
everywhere.
And like, yeah, and she just like runs right
That's
across the
so
street.
funny.
And I'm like, and I never saw her again. I don't know where she was.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because we had just been hanging out in Germany with with Luality on
That's
Twitch.
so funny.
And
she'll get around. Like seeing her and then her disappearing is.
she's
like,
going to Prague. She's going to be in like Prague
Yeah.
tomorrow. Like,
Yeah,
why?
she's so funny.
Just around.
Fluality, dude. Shout out.
Yeah, she's great. So it was, but it was just hilarious. A moment I get out, I didn't even have my badge yet. Like that's how fast I ran into Lua.
That's so funny.
And then so day one was like the workhorse day because that was Friday, and so podcast was the night before, and so I was like up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, like finishing up
2
everything for the podcast because Megaphone takes forever to upload anything, and then had to wake up at like 4:30 to catch a 7 o'clock flight
This
at
guy
Burbank.
does not sleep, everyone. Just so everyone knows, Blood sleeps like 2 hours a night. Guy's a freak.
And then I had a couple of hours when I got there to get my badge and just like get a lay of the land, because like some of the meeting rooms I had were just like room 3A, and I'm like, there's multiple buildings. How is it just room 3A? Where is this?
That's like in college. The address of one of my college buildings was just 1.
Yeah,
It
what?
was in downtown Chicago. It was just 1.
One.
And I was like, what?
What does that even mean?
It's like 1 Jackson. I was like, cool. I didn't know that was possible.
So the first couple hours I was like getting my bearings, And then we one of the places. So I only had 3 appointments, but they were all mostly long, right? So like Bandai Namco had me for like 3 hours one day and like 4 hours the next. Nintendo had me for like a 3 hour, and then I had Critical Reflex, which was a 1 hour. And then the rest of the time was just kind of up to me to figure out what I wanted to do.
Was Critical Role or Critical Reflex first?
Critical Role was first. Yeah, Critical Reflex is pretty new.
Got it.
But anyway, so I was like getting the lay of the land, trying to figure out where booths were and stuff. And so I'm just like scoping out the Critical Reflex booth. And the guy there, who is actually not from Critical Reflex, but from Ukio, who is like a marketing partner who like does like stuff that goes into their booths and stuff like that. He recognizes me. He's been an EZA fan for who knows how freaking long.
Sick.
And so like
Shout out.
He clocked me right away. He tells me that like apparently in Japan like Damiani has like a cult following.
What? I love that.
So with the reactions, right? Like our reactions, like the Resident Evil and Final Fantasy and stuff. So like you and Isla and folks, so they have the big like high, stand up, get loud and all that. But they're watching Damiani because they're watching like the micro motions of Damiani. They see that like they pick up that like he will recognize something, but he'll hold back because he wants you to recognize it and have your moment.
He does that.
But they picked up on it. They know.
That's so funny.
But yeah. So anyway, so I went back and talked to this guy for several times throughout the show because he was just a super great guy to talk to. And his name's On.
Damiani-san.
But anyways, so I had a little bit of time there to just get the lay of the land, and then I had Critical Reflex for an hour, and then I had like Nintendo for like 2 hours, and then I had Bandai Namco for like 3 hours, and I had dinner with Bandai Namco. So it was like by the time dinner was done, I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm not going to find out where anybody else is. I'm going to bed. And then day 2, I had Bandai Namco in the morning, and then from that point, I was basically wide open. Nice. So I wandered across the floor, mostly just played games from people that I know,
cool.
Or had a connection with somehow, or like had that email that like, oh, I remember that, and I'll check it out.
If you're just a general admission, do you just wait in line for the games like Gamescom?
I mean,
you just get in a line
yes,
and play?
but that's the thing. Like, again, because it's not crazy crowded.
Yeah.
I didn't have an appointment for most of the stuff. I just walked up and played it, or there's like one person in front of me.
I love that.
So, yeah.
Nice.
It was really chill. I'm sure
because the E3...
I'm sure like Resident Evil Borderlands was kind of big.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Borderlands had a rage room. Nobody else do that, please. Stop. It was so disturbing because you would just be in the hall and then all of a sudden you just hear things breaking.
Please don't make me cringe anymore.
Smash, because they had a line for people to just go into this room and just smash things with a baseball bat. And it was so loud you heard it across the whole hall, and it just like was unsettling. It's like, what? Oh yeah, that's the Borderlands thing. I ran into Mike Dowse from Larian finally before I left. A whole bunch of people. I'm trying to think though. Then before I didn't know what I was going to do for dinner, but I went back. I wanted to go to the Summit Hall, the building with the multi-layers or whatever.
Yeah.
And so but I wanted to drop off my bag. So I went back to the hotel, and then Tokyo Slim happens to right now have a doorman job at my hotel.
What?
So he's just working, which means that like he basically just has to like answer a question or help somebody with bags or something. But I like just hung out in front of the hotel talking to Tokyo Slim for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yes. Yes.
But then while I was there, I didn't actually make it across to the Summit Hall yet because then I got a text from the Bandai Namco. I was like, oh, hey, we're going out to dinner again. It's like, all right, well, I'll meet up with you guys and go to dinner. And then...
What was Tokyo Slim doing? We're just working?
Yeah, he was just...
Hang out with him!
Well, I mean, he was working until like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So...
that's like 6 a.m. for you.
Yeah, that's like normal. Yeah, you have like 5 more hours in the day, blood.
Before or after 3 a.m. for a Silksong Slack message tonight from Bloodworth?
I'm saying like 3...
I mean, tonight's podcast night. So
I'm saying 3:22 a.m. There's going to be a Slack message for sure.
Tomorrow maybe. So yeah, because tonight gets fucked up by sitting with Don to edit the podcast.
But anyways, so then there is one of the other hotels where people hang out. So I went over there, but then I still ended up getting dragged off by other... Dragged off.
Okay.
Sorry.
Drugged.
I was
Blood does
pulled away
drugs.
because
Blood does PCP.
No, I don't.
Blood's out of his mind.
I got
That's how he stays up all night.
that
Yeah,
bar.
he's on coke.
Even though that's like kind of where everybody was meeting up, like that bar closes early. So some people had gone to a different bar, and I got dragged to this other Irish pub or something. But then the guy that brought me out there, I met a couple of people there at least, but like he bailed like right away. It was like, okay, well, once we had like finished our like one drink, we like all left. But then I caught up with them at the other bar, and now you can put up the first photo.
Finally.
This place was sick, and I didn't want to go
The
there.
first photo?
Finally.
Yeah. The bar is like full of all kinds of pinball
zoom in on the
machines.
Pulp Fiction one, please.
Like
Please.
they were talking about this. We're gonna go to the clown bar, and I'm like, I don't want to go to the clown bar. They should have led with the bar full of pinball machines.
Dude.
So we just hung out.
007 peeking out right here.
Yeah, we were at this place until they kicked us out. Playing pinball.
That's a $5 milkshake.
That's Stranger Things, the one you're looking at
They don't
there.
put no
yeah.
bourbon in it or nothing.
So
It's just milk and ice cream for $5.
what?
Pulp Fiction, Blood.
Oh, sorry.
Get with it, man.
Anyways,
Get with it, Blood. He's coked out of his
So-
mind.
they had a couple of other arcade games too, like Street Fighter and stuff like that. But it was mostly pinball. But it was nice because they had like a good range of eras. They had some of the brand new Stern, like Godzilla and Stranger Things and Jaws.
Yeah.
But they also had like some really older ones.
Yeah.
They had a Addams Family is in there, I think.
Hell yeah.
The place by my house has Jaws consistently. They've had it for years, and I just that's like the main pinball machine that I play nowadays. 'Cause
Nice.
It's just like right by my house.
They
I
had
love
an
that one.
X-Men one that I played a couple of
Oh.
times. That was really nice. And they had this really old machine from like the 50s or something that was crazy because it was basically horseshoes,
Cool.
but it was a 2-player game.
2-player pinball.
No, it's not a pinball game.
Oh, okay.
It's unlike I'm not trying to describe it. So it's the idea is that you're playing horseshoes, but there's a wheel. And so what you're supposed to do is you grab the wheel and you spin it. And then when you spin it, it's like a Tiger Electronics game where like the horseshoe like moves across it's a light that moves across, and then you're trying to get the horseshoe to land in the box around the thing. So if you get in the box, you get a point.
This sounds very fun.
If you get next to the pole, you get 2 points. If you actually get a ringer, you get 3 points. But it's all about the strength of that
Dude,
pole
sounds
on that wheel.
So fun,
and,
Blood.
yeah, and trying to get it just right.
That sounds really nice. That sounds nice.
Yeah. And
What's that one on the far left, Isla?
oh, can we possibly see that?
Far left.
Of the-
S-
of the
no.
pinballs?
Hard left. Left. Yeah,
this?
that. But the one with all the
That's
joysticks.
the horseshoe game. That's a Pac-Man.
That's Pac-Man.
Oh, okay. But that's the horseshoe game up there?
Yeah. That's
Nice.
So that's the side of it. You can see the horseshoes. You can
Cool.
kind of
Yeah,
see the
yeah,
wheel.
yeah.
But listeners are going to have to deal with my description
Sorry,
anyways.
listeners. We're sorry. Honestly, visually, it's just a box with
It's a pixelated nightmare.
a
of
pixelated
horseshoes
nightmare
and
with like a
purple.
blue
But yeah,
streak. Yeah.
This is just a bar in Seattle called Shorty's with a clown out front on the sign. Neon
Nice.
light. But yeah. Don't
Sounds
call it the
fun.
clown bar. People won't want to go.
Yeah. Don, what do you think about Pinball Cove initially? Just this image. Are you pleased?
He says yes, it's cute.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's because another area
little
that you wind
cove.
away in the back.
It's cute.
Yeah. It's nice.
7 out of 10 from Don.
So then we can move to the next photo. The next day, I finally made it to the Summit Hall. The number one thing I had to see was the Art of Nintendo Power Gallery, Huber. This is amazing. I got to meet the guy. Frank Cifaldi was there. So this case here are like some of the physical like clay models and stuff that they used. You've got Dracula's head from Castlevania there. You've got several of the Marios there.
Look at Mario being all coy.
Yeah, well, the thing is, so this angle actually doesn't capture it, but the Marios, they were made specifically to like get that perspective. And so if you like actually circle around, they don't have backsides. So they're not like a full thing because they're just made to take that photo.
Oh, funny.
And then the Wily thing from the Mega Man 2. far left there is a Game Boy that you can kind of see the sign next to it, the frame next to it. They had a Game Boy like design contest, and people sent in their designs, and then the winner, they actually made that Game Boy with the person's design that they sent in.
Whoa!
So, yeah, it's pretty freaking cool.
Man, seeing those Nintendo powers makes me feel so many things.
And then hit the next
We've all
one.
been there. We've all been there. My mom threw away 100 of my Nintendo powers one day. Cleaned out the attic, just dumped them all. My Game Pros, my Nintendo powers. We're like, do we need these? These games are already out. They're old. We don't need these. These games are 10 years old. Dumped them all. Top 5 life regrets.
So this is envelope art. This is what people sent into Nintendo Power.
Yes.
And I did this a few times. I was actually looking at that Super Metroid one because that Super Metroid one looked very close to the kinds of stuff that I was doing. But I looked at the handwriting and was like, that's definitely not my handwriting. So
you go to this event and your picture is their blood.
It would be so funny. But it's like, I don't even remember. Like, I know I did some Metroid ones, but like,
Oh, the Bowser
we didn't
one,
have such
dude.
like, we didn't have
3 eyes, dude. I love it.
we
that's
didn't
so
have
good.
access. I mean, we had cameras, right? But we didn't have it in our head to like take photos of everything back then. Of
course.
So it's like
Yeah.
I just drew
still
these
don't.
envelope arts, put all this time and effort into it, like probably a whole evening or a couple of nights on some of these things, and then I just sent it to Nintendo and hoped it would show up
That's
in a Nintendo Power. You know?
Did
Wait,
you ever
wait.
have one published?
Yeah, were you ever in Nintendo Power?
No,
though?
I've never had one like actually show up.
Was Damiani or anyone from us?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I didn't know about this. I never had Nintendo Power.
I just know Damiani's Die You Bastards.
Yeah. His incredible playwriting.
You can hit the next one here. So here's some of the Mega Man
Oh,
stuff.
my goodness.
So this is the kind of thing we brought in my sketchbook way back on some fundraiser, but like this is the kind of thing that I would draw. Like I would like see it in Nintendo Power and then I
Chat.
would try to draw it myself.
Can I get boomer and nostalgic here? Chat is like the internet and social media. This is just lost. This kind of stuff. This like really just. There's just so much here. The page, right? It's so thought out instead of just like immediate. You know, nowadays it's like get something out quick.
Right.
Get your just initial thought out quick. Versus magazines, I feel like we're just so
I feel like people-
thought out.
People don't even take the time to make like cool websites anymore.
You're so right.
It's got to flood a bunch of ads in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like low effort social media content is actually like the preferred
It is.
the preferred thing now. Like the more effort you put in, the more like out of touch you are.
You're so right. That's sad.
Yeah.
Dang it.
And then that's the original art that was used on the bottom there on that frame.
Incredible.
So those are
Incredible.
the actual pieces
Oh,
that they
that's
had
so
used.
good.
Yep. Next
I
one.
love the how these are framed as well.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah.
the
guy's name is Stefan that does these. He
Stefan,
does this tour. He's got a great collection, and actually,
shout out to Stefan. Done.
He's really a lot of like his purpose is just making sure that this stuff is preserved and taken care of.
Preservation. That's
Yeah.
the word I was looking for.
And so Nintendo just they're opening up a similar gallery in the Nintendo Museum of like a lot of that original artwork for stuff that was used in like player's guides and stuff like that. And so he was saying is like if there's anyone that can like catalog what's all in here so that I know that like it's there. That it's actually that's one of the things. It's like he's not just like, oh, I want to have it all myself. He just wants to be sure that all of these pieces are taken care of by somebody.
Do you want to know what's
Right.
insane? Back me up on this. Every single Super Mario game, whatever franchise, Mario Kart, Mario whatever, those instruction manuals
Oh yeah.
were so artistic and detailed, and those just don't exist anymore.
Right.
Like all the Mario games, if you look at those old instruction manuals for all of those, just like the arrows and all the little art of people and like Mario looking like weird poses and stuff, like that's just gone because everything's digital now.
Right.
Wow.
So I didn't get the story behind this one, but this Maniac Mansion cover, again, this is like a physical
TMNT,
model.
the arcade game preview. No way.
So this is a physical model that they had photographed for
Dude,
the
Mission
cover.
Impossible on N64. I love that game.
That was not N64. That was way before that.
Well, there was one on N64. That wasn't that the first one?
No, this is an NES game.
There was an NES
These are all
Mission
NES
Impossible?
and Game Boy games.
What?
That's Maniac
Dude, I gotta
Mansion.
look it
We're
up.
talking 1988 or 89 here.
Yeah.
Maybe 90. For
I was
the
looking
NES
for a
version.
month on this, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It just says volume 16.
Holy crap, 1990, dude. You're right.
Yeah.
This
But-
fucking
Whoa.
model. Of
Yeah, but
Maniac
so you see
Mansion.
on the side, Huber, he was able to find the person that has the model and get some more photographs of it in the light to get the details of all of the different characters.
It's so good.
Dude, there was Mission Impossible in 1990. Dude, GamePro gave it a 25 out of 25. Holy shit.
Hit the next one. This one. This is one of the craziest ones. This freaking Castlevania art. So
Yo, Super Castlevania 4, shout out, 10 out of 10.
yeah, but like the
My favorite.
cover in the frame on the far right, and then you've got some of the original early pencil sketches here, but then this gigantic freaking painting. And he was telling me that like the guy that he got this from like does like all kinds of like religious paintings and stuff.
Yeah.
And is surrounded by them and like in his own house, but like all he would ever be able to talk about was like what was wrong with all of them. Like he's surrounded by his
Focus
own
on the negative. We
own
try
artwork,
not to
but-
focus on the
yeah,
negative,
but focused
everyone.
on the negative. Yeah.
We always say that, 100 good comments and one negative, and we just focus on that one. It's like, try
But
to break
it's
that habit.
So good, and it's so huge.
yeah, that's amazing, dude.
Next up,
Holy cow.
what we got? Oh yeah, so this is some of the airbrush ones. So you got a Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the player's guide,
Wow.
but without any of that text in the way. And that's the other thing that's nice about being there in person is like you can really like get up and like see the spray splat. The splatter and stuff like that from the airbrush and just the texture of it all. And then Aladdin there on the left. Next one. Yeah, these are some of the big ones for me. Is that Super Metroid one?
Oh, you're obsessed.
Yeah. And then Mega Man X. And if you like zoom in on like the Mega Buster on like there's like just so much detail
It's
in there
insane.
that was just covered up by
Dude.
stupid text on the actual cover issue.
You're so right. Shout out Nintendo Power. I'm so bummed. They're all gone. I had so many, dude. I had over
yeah,
100.
some more here. The crazy Final Fantasy ones. One thing that I found interesting is that the sketch for the Final Fantasy 2, which was Final Fantasy 4,
Yeah.
you could see a face, and then in the final, like, yeah, let's just see him from behind. Let's not worry about a face.
Yeah.
And then Mario Kart is like,
Bowser front and center,
Yeah.
dude. Yes.
it's interesting there because it's just the ink, and I'm curious how they ended up coloring that in. And then the weird Final Fantasy 6 on the on the far left.
So cool.
Next up, because there's a couple more to go here. Here we go. This is for Huber. Ninja Turtles.
Here we go.
Look at this Ninja Turtles art.
Here we go.
This was for the tournament fighters.
Oh my. Yikes.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The art is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
It
If you
doesn't
look
matter.
at any of those like individual art pieces, they're so
Yes.
freaking great. Here.
Dude, Donatello versus Casey Jones. Go down. Oh, I want that. How much? Who do I need to pay? How do I get that? Oh
I mean,
my
you can
gosh.
see. I don't know. I doubt he's selling it, but
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
And these are again. This is another one of those examples where like when you're seeing it in person and like not being blurred out by the camera or whatever, like there's
Yeah.
just so much detail and like each of the little lines that's in there.
Dude, Michelangelo
Yeah,
spitting
they're
fire.
so cool, so
Oh
good.
my goodness. Those are masterpieces.
Yeah, and then
That's
it's a sketch from the Metroid Prime comic.
wow.
that
I
they had
love
published in there.
Samus no helmet.
That Samus is
Underutilized.
fantastic.
Can we
Yeah.
agree there?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Underutilized Samus armor no helmet.
But like that specific one, like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
one of the better like Samus drawings that like,
that is
I've ever seen in
so
official capacity.
sick,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Holy crap, that's sick.
Because like some of the Zero Suit stuff, it just feels like a different character to me. It doesn't really
100%.
capture her persona.
I agree. I want the full armor, just no helmet. Exactly like that. That's awesome.
Zero Suit is male gaze. This is female gaze.
Yes. Great.
Like I see this and I'm like, oh baby.
Yeah, this is too sick. This is too good.
I'm like, I would get in your starship. I would go somewhere with you.
And then what we got next? I don't even remember what's next.
Love
Let's
that.
see. Oh, this is it, Huber.
Oh,
Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest 1.
Coming
So
soon, everybody.
That's the map that came in the game.
Coming soon.
And
You're
on
gonna
the
get
right,
to explore this map.
This is the original. This is how they made the map. See, they took photographs, physical photographs, and lined this crap up, dude.
What?
It's just a montage of actual physical photographs. You can see the seams and like the slight color differences and everything in there. You can see Erdrick like multiple times in places.
Yeah, rules. That rules.
And that's what they did, man. That's how they made that stuff.
That's so cool.
They just cut it up, pasted it all together, and then took one photo of it to publish for the map.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they just cleaned it up for the. That's crazy.
That is cool.
I mean, it's probably easier than trying to redraw the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
And it's accurate. Like,
Doesn't get more accurate than that.
yeah. All right. The next up, Steel Battalion. I had heard about this.
It exists.
For as long as PAX has been around, right?
Yeah. Didn't we have it at Game Trailers? I played this
No.
somewhere.
We did. We had a big
Yeah,
setup one
100%.
time.
I played
They like
it.
sent us a
Yep.
big thing.
Yep, I've played it at Game Trailers.
It was not Steel Battalion.
1,000,000,000%.
It was some. I swear to God, they sent
Yeah.
us some big, huge apparatus
I agree, Isla.
Yeah,
that somebody had
but
to
this was
do.
way before Game Trailers. So,
It was like it was one of the later versions. It was something.
yeah. I don't know
Chat, what mech game was that?
I don't know what that was, but yeah, Steel Battalion is legendary.
Oh, blood, dude. Steel Battalion was 2002. That's Game Trailers.
Not when we were there. They wouldn't have sent it to
we were in
us.
high school in 2002.
You're right. I was like fucking.
I started at
You're
GT
right, I
in
was
2007, so like I don't.
All right,
You were
all right,
quite
all
a
right.
while after.
All right.
Anyways, so I knew.
By the way, this is Capcom, so everyone knows.
And FromSoft.
Yeah,
So,
quite an allegiance there, quite an alliance.
but so Hubert, I was wandering in here just thinking I'm gonna see like these crazy Steel Battalion experts just playing and stuff, and I was not expecting to play at all.
Yeah.
I walk in and they're like, "Oh, you guys are here. Like, you guys have the perfect timing. You're here right as the match is letting up." And they're like, "Everyone, go ahead and take a station." I'm like, "I was not prepared for this." But it was like the jolliest thing, dude, because they just want people to experience the joy of this game. And
this is like seeing a movie in IMAX. This is the preferred format here.
yeah.
Yes.
So they're there like to just let you get into it and to like teach you how it all works and everything. And so far top right is the eject button.
Yep.
Most important button in this game. I knew about this forever.
Get the hell out.
Yeah, because if your mech goes down, you need to push that button.
Yeah.
Because if you eject, you're good. You'll get another mech. You'll get back in the battle. Cool deal.
Okay.
If you do not eject, you die. You die. And what that
die.
means in the game is it deletes your entire save profile.
What?
So they were like, everyone please eject.
Are you delete? Yo.
Everything that you've earned, it's all gone because you died.
Shout out to deleting save files when you die. I'm obsessed. Like Last of Us permadeath, dude. Just delete it. You're done. By the way, Steel Battalion Line of Contact was 2004.
Okay.
Could that have been it?
I mean, they probably used the same controller.
Yeah.
I would guess. I think
Okay.
that's probably expansion or something. A lot of this other stuff that was a lot simpler than I expected it to be because like it's like a lot of on demand. Like it will tell you, it's like you need to push this button to open a hatch. You need to flick all of these switches for life support and all of that kind of thing.
Life support.
But there's foot pedals like a driving wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to like hit the foot pedals. There's like one for gas, one for brake, and then one for dodge, like a quick dash.
Yeah. So it's 3 pedals.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, but you do have a gear shifter on the far left, and so like when you're you're on the gas, you get your RPMs up. You got to shift up to go faster. And then
Is there a clutch? when
no
you shift
clutch,
up?
no
Okay.
clutch there to worry about. Then the one stick on the left is for like your actually like movement, and the other one is for aiming your weapons.
Cool.
And yeah, we just did a 5v5 match. You can click the next one to show.
5v5 PvP?
Yeah, look, Huber. They have the whole room set up with
Dude,
these
I'm
things.
so jealous.
And they do this every PAX West.
I need to go just to do this.
Yeah.
That is so rad. Oh my goodness. You want to talk about just preservation? Like, setting up a freaking LAN sesh
of
for,
original Xboxes.
Come on.
And these giant $300 controllers. I mean, they were $300 when they came
my-
out. I can't imagine what they are now. Yeah.
Incredible, dude. I needed the Dawn take on this. I need it. This is Dawn coded.
He's busy.
He's busy.
It's too bad.
Hit the next one.
Wow.
This is just they just have a free play arcade, so you can just walk in there and play what they've got for the year. Had a
Yeah.
couple of pinball tables. They had like arcade Tetris, some Street Fighter. I think the next photo is Taiko Drum.
Nice.
They had that in there.
Classic.
And I think that's the last photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood that rules. Oh, House of the Dead over there, top left.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, they had some House of the Dead in there.
Reload, load. Reload.
So yeah, like I said, I bounced around there for most of Friday, and then I went to the yacht club panel,
Amazing.
and then I went back to the show floor and like wrapped up a couple of things before getting back to the airport.
I know there's 0% chance, but I have to ask, any hint at Shovel Knight? Anything?
No, but I forget how big they said they are, but like yacht club is actually fairly small, like 16
Yeah.
people or something
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, they're all in on Mina the Hollower right now.
Yeah, of course.
They were talking about like, they'd done a lot of work with like the publishing things that they had done and collaborations and all of that. And that took away a lot of their time, which is one of the reasons that Mina has taken longer.
So long.
But
Silksong situation.
but it's coming soon.
For sure.
Coming in October. So
Did you know that in Steel Battalion Line of Contact, players connecting with less than 100 kilobytes upload speed and 300 kilobytes download speed are only limited to 4-on-4. You can't do 5-on-5.
Okay.
Kilobytes, dude. 300 kilobyte download. Wow. Now we're at gigs.
Yeah, so let's get into stuff that I actually saw, the game specifically. Before you roll this, let me give it a little preamble. So like I said, I did a appointment at Critical Reflexes booth, and they had a PC set up with a whole bunch of their demos, and a lot of these games are coming out fairly soon, and they're having a showcase on the 15th. So I'm gonna kind of quick fire through these because I'm probably gonna play them soon anyways. It sounds like a lot of them are short, like 1 to 4 hours long.
Sick.
But they've got a
Seeing
lot
The
of
Conjuring tonight, so you can rapid fire.
yeah, they've got a lot of cool things going on there. I was actually turned on to them a couple of months ago. I was talking to guys at PlayStack and at Fireshine, and I'm like, you should check out Critical Reflex. And I had heard the name, but I didn't really have anything I associated with them, right? And then I see it's like, oh, okay, so they did Buckshot Roulette, which I was not into, but got huge.
Yeah.
They did Mouthwashing, which was great.
Yeah.
And they're doing Tanuki coming up.
Nice.
So it's like, oh, great, these are Tanuki guys, awesome. And so
Yeah.
I've been looking, to find out more about them. And I affectionately call them the Freak Show because they do a lot of these like kind of like Buckshot Roulette kind of and Mouthwashing where it's like, okay, kind of like hyper stylized like PSX kind of vein of things.
Sure.
Intentionally disturbing characters.
Fun lane to be in.
Yeah, but they're a publisher, like all kinds of individual indie devs that they've signed on that kind of have some similar vibes going on.
Yeah.
So the first one of these is Eclipsium.
Eclipsium.
And where's my thing here? Yeah, and you can kind of see what I mean here. It's like
Freak Show.
yes, a freak show.
Oh, I've seen this. This looks great.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I'm hyped on this.
very like dithered, low color.
Dither. You love the word dithering, dude.
I mean, that's
chat-
exactly what's
I
happening.
like
pay
the look
attention.
of dithering personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks great.
And this first person kind of surreal thing. There's this giant girl that looks at you at times. And yeah, at this point in the demo, you just walk into her eyeball. But the thing that like I didn't quite, it took me a second to like acclimate to and understand what was happening, is anytime that she's staring at you, you're locked on.
Yeah.
you can't look away.
Dude, if
so
I'm
you
gonna
have to navigate by like kind of strafing around her and then walking backwards until you're out of her line of sight.
Just walk into her eyeball and poke her brain. Take her out, dude. Just poke.
Well, walking into her eyeball like takes you to some other place entirely.
Some genjutsu is what you're saying.
Yeah. But yeah, there's just all kinds of craziness going on there.
It looks incredible.
At some point, there's like, just a girl tied to a key, burning at the stake. Like, yeah,
ripping
your own heart out.
Love
like,
that.
I don't know. It's definitely got something going on. So it's pretty cool.
Striking visuals.
Yeah. Next up is Carimara. And this is probably my favorite of the bunch right now out of what I just saw. This one also kind of similar, low poly, kind of
Dithering.
PSX adjacent, but in a different style, but also like kind of more monochrome. But yeah, you're like this little goblin guy, but he can't speak for whatever reason. And so he basically interacts with the environment by like making these cards, and then he presents the cards to the different characters to ask questions and things like that.
Nice.
And yeah, there's an owl outside. Like when that thing goes around, he's like, oh.
Some inscription vibes a little bit there.
Yeah, I think just because of the cards.
Yeah.
But it's really just a form of communication. It's kind of like an adventure game. And yeah, like this old woman like has you go down to like take care of a ghost problem in her basement or whatever, and so
shit starts popping off.
But again, it's like you talk to the owl about some things, and it tells you some things, and then you can go back and talk to the woman and have some follow-up questions there. It's like, what's in the shed, like,
looks creepy.
Yeah, the owl says like a line like, I may slaughter from time to time.
Nice. Court of Owls shout out.
Yeah. So that one's pretty cool. And then Troleu. I'm not actually sure how to say this. But this is a stream game for sure.
Yeah, I've seen this one too.
Yeah, so you were like a trolley conductor.
Yeah.
And so you've got to go around to the people riding the train and
The slot
basically
machines got me.
take their money and give them their ticket and their change. But then as you start playing more, then now you've got people with the passes. So you've got to like examine their pass and see. He's like, okay, is that pass expired? Does the photo match them? Is it actually their pass? And then after a while, like an inspector comes up and he's like starting to examine your work. But one of the funniest things about it is if somebody like doesn't want to pay or doesn't have a right pass, then it's like you basically like physically like kick them out. Like you kick them and then you like grab them and like throw them out of the trolley. And then the scenarios get even wilder. There's like cavemen and dinosaurs, aliens, and I don't even know what's going on. But when the inspector comes, when he's coming at you, they say your only defense is to like throw other passengers at him.
Oh,
so you like grab a passenger, like throw them at the inspector.
So funny. Yeah, that's got twitch.tv written all over it. I'm sure
it's gonna be a ridiculous stream because I don't know how much and that's just 2 weeks away, nice. September 15th. And then the one with the buzz right now, the one that people are wish listing, No, I'm Not a Human.
Yeah, for sure.
This
looks so fucking good, Blood.
Yeah, this is a very...
I can't wait for this game.
Kind of like Papers, Please adjacent kind of thing.
This is day one for me.
Very disturbing, very much make you question whether you're doing the right thing.
Yep.
The whole time.
Yep. Day one.
So the scenario is there's like two kind of like messed up things going on right now. The sun is like blazing, and so people can't really go outside during the day. So people are basically only going out at night for the most part. And then 2, there are these human-like creatures that they just refer to as visitors.
Come on in. I got an open door.
Coming out from under the ground.
That's how I'm going to play.
And so basically it works on a day-night cycle. And so at night, people will knock on your door, and you'll be presented with them, and you have to make a judgment on the spot. You know, like, hey, can we stay with you? We need someplace to stay.
Absolutely.
But like some of them have like disturbing situations just on their own. Like this one guy, his like entire body is like burned up, and he's
Don't
like,
judge a book by its cover, Blood.
right. But he's like, I had to, you know, be out there in the sun. I had to fight this. I was a firefighter, and I got caught in the blaze or whatever. And so you have to decide like whether to listen to this person's story or not to begin with. And then there's like another person who is like holding the corpse of like their significant other, and they're like wanting to come in with the other person's corpse, you know, and
The more the merrier.
right. But then they come in, and then in the day they're like just hanging out in some room in your house, and so you can talk to them, but then you can also test them.
This is why I'm dying first in the zombie apocalypse every time, no matter what. No matter what.
And so every day on the news, they give you another like clue of like, oh, we've heard that the visitors have like really white teeth, like, you know, insanely white teeth. And so you ask people, kind of like, I need to see your teeth.
Smile.
Right? And it's like, oh, they have like, because they're coming from underground, they have dirt under their fingernails, right? Or they have red eyes, you know, or whatever, because they're not used to the sun.
Dude, so hyped.
But there's one of the guys that was like in my playthrough of the demo that was like calling you out like every step of the way. It's like, oh, you know, because I brush my teeth, that means I'm a visitor now, you know, and like. Yeah, and
they're going to troll you. I mean, the
Right.
freakiest people are going to be chill. The most unassuming people are going to be evil. The, you know, people with white teeth are like, yo, I just brush and floss. What do you want from me?
Potentially.
Like, yeah.
And here's the thing, Huber, like, if you do decide that somebody's coming to your house is a visitor, like if you think they match the signs, like you literally just like take a gun to their head, and then there's like a bunch of trash bags on the floor. Like,
It's so hardcore.
and then, like
there's
like
a demo, by the way.
yeah, the demo's out. Yeah,
Yes.
I wasn't sure which ones they actually have a demo on Steam right
Yeah.
now or not, but I know several of them do.
So pumped.
But yeah.
So pumped.
Pretty disturbing. Also out in just a couple of weeks.
Yes. September 15th.
No, I'm not a
11
human.
days.
This is basically like a literal Big Brother. You've got the Militsioner
Yeah, it's disturbing.
overlooking the town, and he picks you up and he's like, yo, you're under arrest. And then you kind of have to answer his questions and stuff. And depending on how you relate to him, it changes his mood. And so that's the whole thing, Hubert. This is like more about like playing into his psychology.
Man, I'm already existential enough. Dude. I don't need this. Honestly, I don't need this game. This game just doesn't do it for me.
And so Hubert, I was trying to figure out, because then when he lets you down, then it's like, okay, your goal is like, I got to get out of this town, right? I got to escape. And so I'm trying to figure out how to escape. There's this other like shady guy, like literally like in a dark alley. All you see is his arm, like talking at you, and like looks like he's got his own thing going on. And then so I'm trying to figure out like what to do next. And so like I was like, oh, I can go over here. I can start swimming or whatever. But then I realized I've swam too far away. My guy drowns. So then the next day, you're actually playing as another guy. And the Militsioner is feeling guilty. He's like, did you see who killed him? Do you know what happened? But because he's sad, his tears are flooding the whole town.
That is crazy.
The water level is now at like 2 stories high.
Whoa.
My second guy ends up drowning too, because there's nowhere for him to freaking go.
Can you climb on him?
I don't know if you can.
Like, how far can you like go up to his like feet?
I don't think that you really necessarily make that. Like, he'll grab you and pull you
Yeah.
up to like his face.
Yeah.
And
Can he like Galactus you and like pull you apart and stuff?
I wouldn't be surprised. I know that you can romance him. So
Romance?
What?
that's one of the
Yeah,
options. Is you
come again?
Is you can romance the Militsioner. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Well, okay.
There's a lot
Now
of.
you have my attention.
You had my attention. Now you have my respect.
But oh yeah, then the shady guy, I was like looking around. He's like tells you, oh, he's got a train ticket for you, right? And then, but you go in there to find the train ticket, and it's a forgery, and he traps you, he locks you in. But then that shows you that like you can like grab a brick and like smash your way out or whatever, and then smash through a barricade.
Anyone who's
And
played
there's a
The
whole
Last
lot
of
more
Us
to go
knows
there.
that a brick
Yeah.
is the most important weapon in your arsenal.
You can gift items to anyone. So again, it's like you're not just working with him; you're working with like who else that you come across in this town. And one of these trailers that I saw, like you can like, he gets hungry, and it's like, okay, you like grab a bunch of apples and offer him some apples for lunch or whatever. So
Wow.
yeah, I only played
freaks
a
me
very little bit of it. Definitely disturbing, but there's definitely
Yeah.
a lot there to
It is.
look into, look forward to, play around with, for sure.
It's disturbing. I'm disturbed. Was that Cowboy Bebop on that screen?
Was what?
Cowboy Bebop. It looked like it.
I
Huh?
don't know.
Looked like Cowboy Bebop on the TV. I don't know.
What did?
When he like held the TV up there. Yeah, coming up right here. Right there.
It does have the color palette.
Look at that. That's Spike.
100%.
100%. That's Spike. Come on. Give me a break.
Oh, I think
That's such a nod.
it's a nod, but I don't think it is.
No,
I think it's
that's,
illegally distinct, but yeah.
Legally distinct Spike.
I mean, I think there is an episode where, this does look really familiar to me.
Shout out.
Huh.
Cowboy Bebop
But
tonight.
yeah.
You're seeing Conjuring.
Yes. I'm seeing Conjuring. Yes. Please be good. Just be better than the third one. Good grief.
Next up is Truckful. So now we're out of Critical Reflex booth. We're over in the Polish booth now. But Truckful is being published by Pocket Pair.
Yes.
The Pal World guys that are
We
doing
love it.
publishing now. They just did Dead Take.
Nice.
So that's essentially one of the reasons I wanted to check this game out.
Love the look
'cause it's
of it,
one of
Blood.
Bucky's games.
Yeah, love the look.
And yeah, so this is. It was interesting because the person before me was having a hard time. But I have played a lot of RC Pro-Am, and so
Definitely.
I understand how these things work. So
Oh yeah, I would dominate this.
So when you're driving, it's tank controls.
Love tank controls.
So
I
everything
prefer
is
them.
relative to where the truck is. So
Yep.
left and right, depending on where the truck is.
This is made for me.
And the demo. This is some other thing I mean.
This looks
See,
awesome.
but the demo takes place in this forest,
Blood, this game is speaking to me immediately.
and very simply. You're just going through these kind of like forest roads. There's a lot of like brick or stone walls and like fences and stuff, and you're just trying to get it used to that RC Pro-Am tank
Definitely.
controls to get through this. Yeah, this is like kind of how it starts. And then you'll find places like, oh, okay, there's some sheep here. The road is blocked. You got to go down some dirt road and find an alternate route. And then you come across somebody whose car's broken down. And she's like, hey, I'm making a delivery. Can you help me? Can you get all my stuff over here? And so then you actually have to like stack up the bed of the truck.
Whoa.
So like decide like how you're going to arrange everything, including her. Like
Jesus
you like
pumped.
stick her in there.
Yeah.
And then when you have cargo, now that cargo is reacting to the
I saw
the
things like
physics.
flying out of the car.
Yeah, so if something flies out, then it's like, okay, well, you failed. You got to kind of like reset. And then you make the delivery, and then you're like, all right, well, and then the
Getting Spielberg's Duel vibes here
Yeah.
with this menacing
my God.
car. Whoa.
yeah, so
Sorcerer.
we're about to get to that.
Sorcerer.
So they fix up your car because your horn wasn't working and your headlights weren't working. And so with the horn, you can blast the horn to get the sheep to move out of the way, and with the headlights, you can drive back at night. So it's like, okay, we're good. Drive here back at night, and they're like, be careful. This forest gets kind of crazy at night, and then that's when you get chased by that big red truck.
Yes.
And you just at that point, it's like it's just about survival.
Game devs love
Yeah.
existential crises. Absolutely. There's some menacing truck following you. Some like unnamed, unknown
Yeah.
villain barreling down on you.
But with the tank controls, it's like trying to get through these places and speed around corners as fast as possible, but not too fast because
That's fun.
if you bash into a wall, that truck's going to come right up on you.
It's very fun. Bud.
Yeah. So pretty cool there. Next up,
2026 for that. So
Yeah.
settle in.
yeah. Well, 2026 is not that long now.
GTA year.
But next up, this was also in the Polish booth. It was just like a couple of stations away. So I wanted to check this out because we talked about it in the podcast. House Fighters Total Mess This is the Toy Story dogfighting game in a house. So I got to play it a little bit.
How was it, Blood?
I really like the vibes of it. Like when they have like characters popping up, there's like all kinds of different toys. There's like a military guy and like kind of a Barbie looking character and stuff like that. I was afraid of it being like a little bit too constricted.
Yeah.
And like bumping into things a lot.
Because I really like the hypercharged video games vibe, but then you play it and it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
So I'm a little skeptical now of these like toy box looking games, even though it's completely different, completely separate. I was just burned.
Separate.
I was burned so hard on that game because I was so hyped.
Sure. Yeah, I would say I was afraid of this being like a little like too constrained and like bouncing into things. I didn't have that problem, but I did feel like right now is that like flying around feels a bit slow. So like maybe they're overcorrecting for that.
Got it.
But again, they set like this airport made out of cardboard and stuff like that. And I got to go around do some like target practice things, play with some weapons. You can switch to like a bomb targeting thing, like drop bombs down on targets below. And then you can shoot nails as well as your regular guns. And then it ended with like a single like dogfight.
Nice.
So fairly quick demo. Hope to see where it goes. It's still pretty early. And maybe the other thing too is that like different planes could probably control differently as well.
Love that.
We'll see how it goes. But worth keeping an eye on.
Sure.
Next up, Beatdown City Survivors.
Keep it going.
I think we talked about this a little bit the other day. Basically, so the Sean Alexander Allen, same guys that did Beatdown and Treachery City. Is that it? I think that's correct. But yeah, so they're making a spin-off basically that's like a Vampire Survivors like kind of game, but like with all their own style and more urban setting. You've got hip-hop music blasting the whole way through, and then you've just got like you're in the streets, you're in the sewers, you're in the train stations, and you've got all these just full-on freaks, right? Like you've got
full-on freaks.
You got zombies, you got radioactive waste.
Yeah.
And then you've got like a bunch of
toxic waste.
Is that
no,
toxic
literally,
waste?
Sean kept telling me like, get out of the toxic waste, man. I kept walking into the toxic waste everywhere.
I was so serious. Is that toxic waste?
You were so happy about it, and they were so hurt. It's like, no, that's just water. Oh no.
You got to be careful around cars because the cars will explode.
Nice.
And then gasoline will catch fire. And then like each of the there's a lot of different characters that you can pick from, and each of them have kind of like their own little things. So like there's one guy, his attacks would like light guys on fire.
Yeah.
And then with like if there's gasoline around, then like the gasoline will also catch on fire. So you kind of like play with those systems, and like there you could see like there's like electricity like on puddles and things like that.
So the first one was beat 'em up, and this one is Vampire Survivors type.
Right. Exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I really appreciate the rise of Vampire Survivors likes. I've been playing Karate Survivor lately, and it is so fun. It's really good. If anyone's looking for a Vampire Survivor, check that one out. It's like $6 on PlayStation.
Some of the weapons in here are real fun too. They've got like I forget the actual name of it, but like the sandal. That like a South Asian like auntie will throw at somebody. It's like so like that's one of your weapons. You can have a sandal tossing out.
That's fine.
There's like literally like a homing pigeon, like pigeons flying out. You got fireworks. You got lead pipes.
Yes, we love lead pipes.
The other character I played, there's a woman who had like she like would do a ground slam. She would like punch the ground once in a while and just like 360 area of effect.
Sick.
Which is pretty nice.
Nice.
And then
I like the look and the speed of it.
There's also at least one cat. I think there might be multiple cats. But I saw somebody beat the demo with the cat, and its ability was that it could just like randomly dodge attacks.
Nice.
So yeah, So
Looks good.
fun things to look out for there. I do think
Yeah.
that there's a demo, but I can't remember if the demo is publicly available or if I just have a demo on my PC that he sent me. But there's that. The next one is a game that I think is tuned for everybody in this room right now.
Yes.
This is Terrible Lizards.
Terrible Lizards.
Manda Farrow is narrative on this, and this is a horror game
Terrible Lizards.
in a dinosaur museum
Oh, shit.
with FMVs.
Oh,
damn.
shit.
Yeah.
Checking all the boxes.
It's checking
all the Easy
boxes.
Allies boxes.
Yeah, unfortunately the trailer's like not very long, but I got to play the whole thing. Actually, what happened with this, I played and I was there. I didn't know what time the show floor closed.
Yeah.
So I was there halfway through the demo right when the show floor closed, and I had to come back the next day to finish it. But what
Just
happened?
play as a lesbian. I'm gonna pass out.
I don't think that you do.
It'll tick
no, you're
every
a dude. You're a
box.
dude.
Oh, bummer.
But yeah, your car breaks down, and you stop at this shut down gas station. You call a tow truck, and the tow truck's like, "Man, I'm slammed. We're not going to be able to get you anytime tonight. Go to the dinosaur museum across the street. Have a good time because it's going to take forever." And you get over there, and it's crickets. Like there's no one around. You're like, what the heck?
That's like Jurassic World 3.
Yeah.
You expect dinosaurs, but it's just fucking crickets.
Yeah. So what is going on there, right?
Turns into Poppy's Playroom.
So you've got dinosaur skeletons. You've got all the nice like museum exhibits where you can like push a button and hear somebody tell you about a Dilophosaurus or whatever.
Love that.
You got the animatronic dinosaurs. And then
Love
you
it.
like as you're like trying to like figure out like how do I get in and what's going on, like you see some places where like, oh, I'm like up in a like attic above the offices, and like someone's got like a like mattress and a sleeping bag here, and like a some dirty bowl of soup or something. It's
Jeffrey
like,
Allen Manchester.
it's like, okay, like people are living in here, like what's happening?
Yeah.
And then you see there's like this closet where like they have the mascot suits, and he's like, okay, you see the mascot suits or whatever, and then you go up and do a thing, and then you come back down, one of the mascot suits is gone, and you just see this like
Disturbing.
trail of black ooze. You're just like, what is going on?
Black ooze.
But
Was it undulating Bloodworth?
but they've got, so it's a first-person game, but they've got some nice kind of Mirror's Edge style parkour things going in. So like you need to like kind of climb up some of the things, and there's also like a swinging mechanic. So like you jump to a thing and then you swing and then you jump off, and that's got a nice feel and flow to it.
Yeah.
And then eventually you get to like a part where like the mascot is chasing you
Of course,
down,
yeah.
chasing
Sounds
you
like Poppy's
underground.
Playroom vibes and Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's not quite on that vibe though here.
Yeah.
So I will be curious how it goes. I think it has a different thing going on than just those kinds of Five Nights
Okay.
vibes.
Cool.
I think it definitely is playing on that a little bit, but I think that might just be at the start because where things ended was a whole other situation. So
Got it.
So we will see.
We will see, because that looks fun, dude.
Yeah, Terrible Lizards.
Terrible Lizards 2020 coming soon.
Yeah, I think
no
they
date,
just
no
revealed
date.
it. I think so.
Awesome.
It's yeah.
Very cool, Blood. Dang, sounds like you had a great time at PAX.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just the first bit. We got a break here because we're going to get in a couple more.
Holy shit, Blood. All right. We got more to come, apparently. So says Bloodworth. But if you've been enjoying the show so far, take a minute to like, subscribe, ring the bell. It really helps us out. Go to patreon.com. Throw some donations there, or twitch.tv/easyallies where you're watching this right now live. Just help us out. It really helps us live and keep on going. And now a word from our sponsors.
When we're young, we all dream of being all kinds of different things. Paleontologists, tornado chasers, jewel heist organizers, princes or princesses. But as you get older, your dreams change and you focus less on running a castle or the world or a dig for dinosaur bones, and more about how you can take your skills and your ideas and turn them into something tangible. Instead of dreaming of going to space or owning your own castle, maybe you start dreaming of owning your own business. You'll need a website, a payment system, a logo, a way to advertise to new customers. It can all be really, really overwhelming and confusing and super annoying. And thankfully, that's where today's sponsor, Shopify, comes in. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the United States. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. But what if you can't design a website? Shopify has got you from the get-go with beautiful ready-to-go templates to match your brand style. And if you need a hand, you can get help with everyday tasks like enhancing product images, writing product descriptions, or generating discount codes with Shopify's AI tools created for commerce. And if people haven't heard of your brand, Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. And if you get stuck, Shopify is always around to share their advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer support. Turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/allies. ALLIES. Go to shopify.com/allies. Shopify.com/allies today.
And if you are a patron of Easy Allies, thank you and we love you.
So start with this second clip on this.
Second clip.
Standard races one.
For
And then I'll queue up the other
the
one.
surprisingly cult classic that like people, there's two people that know about Kirby Air Riders. There's people that are diehard obsessed. They bleed Kirby Air Riders. And then there are people who have never even played it for 1 millisecond. That's where I fall in. Because,
we streamed this at some point, but I barely remember it.
I mean, I like to say that as a kid, I already had my racing games, so I wasn't double dipping. I didn't have enough money to double dip. Mm-hmm. That's just how it was back then. You would pick your lane, and my lane was Mario Kart, Nowadays, I feel like it's just like, play everything. Play it all.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that back then for me.
Yeah,
Didn't have any money.
I had quite a few
Still don't have
GameCube
any
racing games. Did not ever pick this up.
Yeah.
I had Burnout, Need for Speed.
Exactly.
Mario Kart, F-Zero. Just
had all the racing games.
all kinds of stuff on
I had
GameCube.
so many racing games, Blood. Yes.
Yeah, Extreme G.
Gran Turismo even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is a game that definitely takes some adjustment to because, on the surface, if you just see a couple of races like this, you're like, oh, yeah, it's a kart racer, whatever.
Sure.
No, it does not control or play like anything else other than like you're racing guys and attacking them.
It looks badass.
So Huber,
Blood, I'm not going to lie. This is like probably the first or second time I've ever even seen an image of this game.
right. So first of all, Huber,
Yeah.
you don't hold down the gas. You don't push an accelerator
You just
button.
go.
You just go.
Auto scroller.
And then when you get to, basically you brake, and then you build up a boost when you brake. So that's why when you get to the corners, you push the button to slide around the corner, to drift around the corner, and then boost out of it. So that's kind of how the momentum goes. So it takes a little while to get used to, but actually, like when you get the angle of that, right? Yeah, well, you drift essentially. Like you don't have to worry about like holding down the gas constantly. You just drift through a corner and then
So it's easy
blast
mode.
off. It's actually not easier. I'd say mechanically it's a little tricky to figure it out. And then you also, like when you're going over jumps and stuff, you also have to worry about your angle of your glide. But not all of the machines glide either. Like some of them are like wheel-based machines, ground-based machines. So figuring out a lot of that stuff, and then.
But I mean, having to worry about the brake and your speed.
Yeah, it's like you're figuring out how to manage your speed without.
But how are you managing your speed if you're not holding the gas, Blood?
That's the thing. It's like it's like attacking guys and like drifting behind guys. See, like the other stars coming out of DDD. You're building up your meter by collecting those stars. And so there's like actually a little bit of advantage to
It's giving me mobile energy,
staying
honestly.
behind a little bit.
I feel like Blood is doing the same thing that the Direct did, where
Yeah.
it was like he was like, hey, it's not about the racing, but here, let me explain the racing for
Yeah.
15 straight minutes.
Yeah,
And everyone in chat is like, nobody even plays the racing. And it's like, well, then what is it? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about
I'm
here?
so confused.
This is the race mode. Like there is racing. And we did, and the way Nintendo had this set up is like we did some like they have sections called lessons, so like basically tutorials, so like you can get in and like understand all these mechanics.
Okay.
And then we did a couple of races.
All right.
And then
I like the maps.
yeah,
It's a good
no,
looking
it's
map.
like there's great maps. There's all of these different items and weapons and stuff, each character has like their own stats. The vehicles have their own stats. So like kind of figuring out like where you're going to find your flow and like how those things line up.
Yeah.
And then learning the track too is a big part of it because you've got to take advantage of like where the boost pads are, where the corners are, where the ramps are. But then if you go to the other clip, City Trial.
Not holding gas is freaking me the hell out, dude. I'm serious.
City Trial is what Ida was talking about. This is the thing that everybody freaks out about.
This is what everyone loves.
And this
So it's battle mode.
it's like a battle mode plus it's crazy. So they stick you in this arena for 5 minutes. Okay.
Drag and drive vibes here.
So you're running around, you're picking up all of these icons, right? So there's like icons for boost, icons for defense, icons for gliding. But then you're also trying to find vehicles. The vehicles are all scattered around here too. But you can also attack people and take their vehicles at
It's
the
like
right
Twisted
time.
Metal.
Yeah, in a way, it is Twisted Metal.
Shout
And then
out Twisted Metal on Peacock. Watch it.
there's all these like random events that'll happen where like item boxes get way bigger and have more stuff inside, or a boss will come on the screen, or like everything will just get really fast. So you're just like zipping back and forth across the map.
Cool.
And so like you kind of never know what's going to happen.
Not enough car derby battle games ever. So like I'm in.
Yeah. And then based on the car that you end up with when that timer runs out and all of the different, there's like bombs and crap that you throw, just all this nonsense.
Visual nightmare.
It is kind of a visual nightmare. It is pretty intense. It's like what is happening at any given time. And so once that timer runs out, because you can see there in the B-roll, it's like 3:15 now, then it becomes like Fall Guys in a way. So
Speaking my language.
there's like 4 different mini games to pick from, and everybody votes on what mini game they want to do. And it also will say like based on your stats, like which ones are recommended for you, right? And so some of these mini games will just be like flying at like a dartboard kind of thing, and like you're trying to glide and get like the maximum number of points. Or some of them will be like a quick race, or some of them will be like dust up, kill as many other people as you can, or a gourmet race where you're just trying to like gobble up more food than anybody else. And then like once you get through that, then okay, whoever won that mini game is the winner. The weirdest thing about that whole selection process is if you pick a mini game that nobody else has picked, then it just says you're default the winner.
It says what?
You're just default the winner because nobody else has picked that mini game. So that's really weird.
What?
But at the same time, there is sort of this mind game of like trying to figure out like, oh, who's going to go to which game and who am I going to be playing against? And then once you finish the mini game, then you can go back in for another round. So it's wild, it's chaotic. I have no idea how it holds up in the long term. Obviously, it's all,
I mean,
better
the
as a
nostalgia
multiplayer,
for this game is like borders on like cult-like fanatics.
People were very angry at us
Yeah,
for not getting this, for not like jumping up and down and screeching. They thought we were like not professional or something. And it was like, look, we've never heard of this game. Like, we've never played this game. I never had this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the racing isn't really
this
selling
looks
me.
cool.
This
though.
mode looks
this,
really
this
fun.
seems sick. Like the racing, I was like, okay, it seems like weird. The cornering does look cool. Like now that I kind of understand it better, like the drifting and like, because the way they explained it in that direct, I thought you like stopped all the time, and I was like, that sounds terrible. But it's obviously not that. But it was, I don't know, it was just a weird direct.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So there's that.
Probably one of those games I just need to like.
I think
we'll like it when we play it.
I think you need like probably a good like hour or two to like really.
We've got to play with Matan.
Understand what's happening, right?
Matan is
in
obsessed
chat right now.
Yeah.
Matan is fucking obsessed with
this
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 game.
game is good.
Well, it was good. Will it still be good? Is the question.
Oh yeah, you throw these guys out, and then you've got this giant spike dude on the map. Like, yeah. I think that's one of the things. Is just sort of the unexpectedness of everything going on.
Interesting.
But yeah.
I mean, never ever bet against Nintendo. You'd be an idiot too. Like you'd be the dumbest person I've ever known if you would ever bet against Nintendo. So I'm open to it. I'm ready. I'll give it a shot. Blood. It's Nintendo.
Yeah. I think this would definitely be good for a quick stream or two. But
it looks neat.
It's something where I feel like we probably need to like play it offline first to understand what's happening.
Yeah,
and then,
chaos.
And then get into it. Because it is a lot to absorb.
Is this mode in local co-op? Split screen.
I don't think it. I don't know. Maybe it is, but I'd have to look it up.
Switch 2 probably can't handle it.
Yeah, we definitely need to practice this before streaming this because like its fan base has scared me.
Yeah,
they're intense.
Yeah, they're intense.
Sounds like we will be getting
intense.
Damiani shortly too. So.
Great. Hey, there.
That's the selection screen.
I thought that was 4 players.
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, so air glider is just like a ski jump kind of thing. There's like how far, who can get the.
So there's a
furthest.
ton of different modes in it. Like cool.
Why is he telling you that and not me?
I've played for 0 seconds ever, and I owned a GameCube.
I told him to tell you when he's ready.
Okay.
Next up,
why don't you hold gas though, man? It's freaking me out.
Because you don't need it.
But it's not for kids because it looks really complicated.
It's freaking me. I don't know.
If a game is if all you're doing is holding gas the whole time, then
that's a drive it. You drive, dude. You push the gas pedal on the brake.
I mean, it does raise the question: is like, do you need to be pushing the gas pedal all the time?
Do I even need to be holding the controller?
Well, you still have to steer. You still have to get to the right. You actually still have to maintain your momentum, but you're just pushing a button when you need to slow down rather than when you need to speed up. So,
for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2.
Compromised?
Actually, no. That's all I can really say as a takeaway for this is that like I played this in handheld mode, and I'm sure like I know Digital Foundry was saying some stuff about it. So you can check out their impressions too from Gamescom or something. But like that was the thing with this game where it's like I didn't have much of a takeaway because I played it for 10 minutes and it just felt like I was playing the PS4 version. You're like or maybe better than the PS4 version even.
PS4 Pro or something. Yeah.
Like,
that's what they said. The Switch 2 is like a PS4 Pro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just felt like I was playing this game. Like I didn't have anything that felt like it was off or weird or like clearly muddy or anything like that or framey. Like it just felt like I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on a handheld. So,
love it. Give more people the options to play every game is what I say. Put everything on everything. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Hell yeah.
Next
Shenmue next. 1 and 2 on Switch, please. What is going on?
We got Damiani here just in time because I'm talking about Pokemon Legends Z to A.
Nice.
Which is the last thing I played at Nintendo's booth.
The pizza.
And I think like Damiani, the big thing here is this real-time combat system. And
they're doing real time for this one. Like you can dodge and stuff. Like your trainer can dodge, right? Or am I?
Yeah,
is
your
that not
trainer
true?
is in the mix there too. And yeah, so basically what you have is so like the whole premise of the Z to A is like you're moving up the ranks, right? You start as a Z level rank, work your way up to A level rank.
Z to A.
I was like, yeah, aren't the Z Warriors the highest level though? Like in Dragon
yes,
Ball?
Damiani, they are. They are indeed.
Yeah, I don't know what happens when you're at S rank. but-
Although Nappa took out like all of them by himself.
That's right.
But basically, what they showed in the demo is that like you go into like these battle zones that are kind of like marked red on the map, and like you have to engage in like a certain number of battles and get enough like points or whatever, so that like you qualify to go into like a rank battle or whatever. But what's really nice here is that like as you can kind of see if you're watching the B-roll that you sort of circle around the enemy's Pokemon and you're issuing commands with your Pokemon on the face buttons. But then you can also like swap out Pokemon on the fly, and you've got a Y button to dodge, there's when you do swap out, there's a slight delay, so you got to account for that before you can attack. But because your attacks are on cooldowns rather than just using MP or whatever,
Yeah.
it actually I feel like it gives you a better range of using everything that's in your repertoire. So like some things that you might not use, like you might not use like a growl or whatever, or any kind of debuffs or buffs. Now because your attack's on cooldown, so I might as well use that debuff. And so like kind of moving back and forth, like it feels nice. It feels kind of dynamic in that
Okay.
sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They give me a little bit more incentive.
That's cool.
Or not just incentive, but like just opportunity, right? Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're not trying to be like super effective because you don't, you waste a move, turn based. That's like that was
Or
your
that
turn,
move is just
man.
on
Like
cooldown,
yeah,
basically, yeah.
yeah. But if you're sitting around, it's like that move's locked out. Yeah, I think that's a cool idea, a cool concept to try and encourage people to use other moves, but also like it kind of like messes with the turn-based meta a little bit because it's not turn-based. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I wonder if they'd ever consider doing that in like turn-based combat as well, like putting a move on cooldown or something where you're like locked out of it. Some moves are, but like if everything was, that'd be interesting. I gotta know though.
Reminds me of Dragon Quest VIII psyching up.
Yeah,
Takes multiple turns,
I do want to know two things. One, I mean, you might know the answer, but like first thing I'm gonna try, Blood, is I'm gonna circle tank these Pokemon. I'm gonna like circle around them and see if I can cheese it that way. And two,
No.
can you how are there
You don't
AoEs
need to cheese
does?
Pokemon, dude. It's the easiest game ever made.
Absolutely, you do. Absolutely, you gotta cheese the
it.
Pokemon.
No, you can auto attack through this whole game.
Yeah, so you
guaranteed.
can see here. So this is what's on now. The second half of this demo is it's a rogue mega evolved Absol.
You say
auto attack.
a rogue? Like,
Yeah, so here's the thing. There's some crazy thing going on in the story, Damiani, where like wild Pokemon are mega evolving like outside of their will or something. It's just kind of happening.
outside of their
Yeah,
will.
That's like the lore. Like it's written in the game. Is that in the game? The text is like outside of their will, they're being
if that's in
mega
the text, I'm
evolved.
all in,
I want the
dude. I'm
narrator
all
to
in.
say that. Like outside of their will. That's really cool. Sorry,
But yeah,
go
so
on.
there's your AOE Damiani.
I see the. Okay, that was what I was gonna ask. Are there satisfying AOEs I get to look
That
at
looks like a good
and
one.
get out of? Yep.
Yeah, and then so in order to like knock them out of the mega evolution state, you've got to like use the ring to mega evolve your own, and they give you a Lucario here to do it. And so that's just kind of like part of the mystery side of the game is figuring out why this stuff is happening. But yeah, I think in practice, like what I played, it feels good.
Sure.
Visually, it still feels like a step behind, but
Yeah, especially for
not
the
as bad as Scarlet and Violet were when they launched.
especially
obviously.
for the highest grossing franchise of all
Yeah.
time. Number 2 is Mickey Mouse at $61 billion. And number 1 is Pokemon at $113 billion. And this does not look like $113 billion.
All you gotta do
That's
is
all I'm saying.
start citing all the other
all I'm
like
gonna say.
start citing all the other best-selling like game series
Yep.
that
Yep.
like make a shit ton of money, and like cite how much they put into their visuals and be like their fidelity and be like,
Yep.
all the others are doing it. Why aren't you doing it, Pokemon?
$113 billion.
Call of Duty's
Because they don't
looks
have
pretty good,
to.
right?
Yep.
Don't Call of Duty's visually look pretty good?
Yeah.
I guess Madden doesn't, right? Madden's kind of like buggy, right?
Yeah. Crazy. It does look better than the other ones, though.
yeah,
As it should. Bare minimum.
yeah, but yeah, I think the main thing I said was just walking away from it is like I like the feel of the combat system.
That's good.
So
It's essential blood.
yeah,
Chat raises the salient counterpoint that Minecraft looks bad,
But
and it's one of the best-selling games of all time.
But it's pretty
it has a frame
technically
rate.
that way.
impressive.
It
And it's
started that way
technically
before it made all the money.
Yeah.
I think
you
they
know?
were joking. I think
Yeah.
they were just
Yeah.
making a joke.
There hasn't been a Minecraft.
Everybody calm down.
Yeah, there hasn't been like a Minecraft.
Let's not go Kirby
25.
Air Riders
Yeah.
community. on this.
Fortnite Unreal Engine 5 upgrade. Look at that.
Yeah.
Making it,
Yeah.
making it look amazing. Putting the money in there.
Yeah. Crazy.
yeah, and then so that
I'm
actually
always hungry and I'm always searching for the Pokemon that's going to get me into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just haven't got there yet. bud.
Garbodor.
Garbodor rules.
Yeah.
No, I'm this close.
Guzzlord.
I'm this close to being the Digimon lore master very soon.
What?
Yeah, I'm going full Digimon,
Okay.
dude. Let's go. Yeah.
Digimon, yeah. Digimon's pretty tight.
Yeah. For sure.
So that's the last thing I have from PAX. Next up, I have actually one thing left from Gamescom.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
it lives
A
on.
rebel body, a loner.
Gamescom lives on.
We didn't have the footage before.
Oh.
And actually, what was nice is because I had played like this demo for like 45 minutes, and then afterwards, it's like, actually, the way you use that one thing, you didn't have to do it that way. It would be easier if you had done this. But I didn't want to interrupt him. He's like, you should have interrupted me. But he's along with the footage he sent the demo.
Blood, I love a paintbrush as a weapon, by the way.
What is this?
So this is called Bassai-Dai. It was in the Greek Games booth. Huber played I think Moros Protocol or something over
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Yeah, real small indie team, and they're kind of doing like a mashup mix of like both like Greek and Japanese inspirations. So
Cool.
that's what you can see like right now if you were looking at the footage, like the
Sora went to
style of the
Epic
boats
Mickey.
and-
That's what it
Yo,
looks like.
good looking water.
Kitties.
Cool.
Calm down, Kai.
And yeah, like you mentioned, there's you've got a paintbrush that you use as a weapon, and so there's a little bit of that Okami
Sure.
thing going on.
And like Damiani just said, Epic Mickey.
So you do some like basic like light attacks and parries and dodges and stuff in combat.
Parries with a paintbrush. Nice.
But but Damiani, it's interesting because it's like it actually puts out like a cloud almost of ink, like a shield in front of you of ink.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here's the combat.
Paintbrush.
Whoa!
And then, yeah,
that
when you
effect
do
was
the-
sick.
Sick.
When you do the counter attack with the dodge, it gets a
What
really big
the
ink effect over the whole screen.
Frick, dude. Looks cool.
But so you're like on this set of islands, and it's you and your sister, who's like she's kind of like a shrine maiden kind of character.
There's something really violent about the paint trail on the ground too when you attack. It's crazy.
Yeah, it kind of
It's
looks
really-
like a bloody mess.
Yeah.
but it's ink, yeah.
Also, I mean, it's running a little bit like Street Fighter 4's ink effect a little bit too.
Sure,
Yeah. Not quite, but similar vein.
Sorry, Blood, go on about it.
Yeah.
Sister.
And then as the demo goes on, then you get like it's the ink step, which is kind of one of the main mechanics. Here it is, because there's earthquakes going on. You don't know why there's these earthquakes. So like a lot of the bridges and stuff are out. So you're just kind of climbing with the ink step. And so when I did it before, the slow way that I was doing it, the wrong way that I was doing it, is that I would jump and then like draw the ink and then jump and then draw the ink. But it
Nice.
actually really fluidly will keep up with you. So you don't have to do it that slow. Like it will like keep pace with your momentum as you're moving. So you can just like jump, ink, jump, ink, jump, ink, and it feels actually pretty smooth when you know what you're doing right.
Cool.
Couple other things that you can do with it is there is like a helicopter move, so that like you spin your paintbrush in the air and like glide across
down.
some
That's so
like
fun.
long distances and stuff. You do get some shuriken, so you can toss them out to get guys that are tossing crap back at you. Deal with the range filth with your own range filth, or you can charge it up and like go in a certain direction with a stronger shot. One thing I saw very little of was stances. So you can change from like an ink stance to a flame stance. But I didn't really see like a whole lot of advantage of doing it, at least in the demo.
Flaming ink? Or just like
and then,
fire? Like can you,
it was coming out of the brush the same way.
Okay, like you can't light your ink on fire or something like you drop
I
a
think
puddle
it
or
probably is
Okay.
lighting your ink on fire. Because you do have the black meter on the bottom under your health is your ink bar, so you can run out of ink.
Okay.
What happens if you run out of ink?
You have to go collect some. So they're like little ink droplets.
Can you not attack?
You can attack, but you can't use like
The abilities and stuff.
some of the other abilities.
Cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
You're burning.
It's like ammo, basically.
yeah. So there will be like the little spots, the red spots there on the ground, and there's also sometimes there's just like fountains, like inkwell fountain kind of things.
Yeah.
And then there's another part later in where there is, we're seeing a little bit here. So there's like a gate where you have to draw 3 symbols on the stones. And so you have to like go around to some adjacent islands and figure out what the symbols are. And then you like literally take the cursor and like draw them on each spot. And then you like come across this dude like who's like literally called like the Inferno or something like that. But
The Inferno.
Whoa.
oh no, Ignite. His name's Ignite.
Ignite.
And dude like kidnaps your sister, and she drops one of the like
Family drama.
yeah, she kidnaps one of the eggs that you guys were carrying around, and like a bird comes out, and so you get like a little bird companion. But I haven't seen like, I'm sure the bird's gonna have its own little abilities and stuff. I didn't see
Love a
whole lot of
bird
that.
companion.
But yeah, so it's a small team. I think like they said like 6 to 8 people working on this.
Nice. Looks promising, dude.
Yeah, I think they've got a ways to go. Gave him some honest feedback. He asked me for a score, and I gave him a score for what I've played so far.
Shots.
But no, but he appreciated it. So that's what, I think this is the first time they were showing it too. Like they didn't have any. That's why we didn't have footage before, is because like before Gamescom they hadn't even announced the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely one to keep an eye out for.
Sweet.
Because I like the Okami vibes for sure.
Bassai-Dai.
Yep, Bassai-Dai.
Bassai-Dai. Awesome. All right, Blood, thank you for the PAX preview.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That was a lot.
When you come back from events, you got a lot of games.
Yeah.
And at this time, I didn't have a lot of appointments, but still wandering around seeing what I could find.
I would say by far, no offense to the other ones, but if I had to pick a game that I'm most excited about, it is No, I'm Not Human. No, I'm Not a Human.
No, I'm Not a Human. Yep.
For sure.
September 15th.
Yes. Hyped on that. All right, it's patron time. Let's go. Top 10 end credits songs. We got some parameters.
Okay.
Here are the rules. The song / recording should be created for the game. That is a huge rule.
Original tune.
So Evil Within 2 is immediately disqualified. It's out.
I don't know
Portal 1.
Gone.
Wait,
Long gone.
Not Portal 1.
Portal 1 is
They made the
original?
song for it.
Yeah.
Still alive.
Oh, yeah, it's What's-Her-Face. GLaDOS
Yeah.
singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Portal 2 as well.
Portal 2. GLaDOS. Dude, I haven't played Portal in a minute.
Hell yeah.
Songs heard elsewhere in the game were allowed if the end credits version was expanded or remixed.
Okay.
By the way, I Let Portal's winning 100%.
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
probably.
It's a guarantee.
Unless they play Snake Eater again in the end credits. I was trying to remember.
Not Snake Eater.
Although it wouldn't be changed very much. Who knows?
Everyone was limited to 7 nominations.
Just 7?
Just 7. All right. It goes all the way to 91. Number 91 was Eternal Sonata with 1 vote.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
All
Don't
right.
read all 91.
No, I won't. Do we have any guesses?
The best is yet to come, Metal Gear Solid.
Is yet to come.
7th place.
7th.
There we go.
Ooh, first guess in the top 10. I mean, Portal
Yeah.
has got to be number 1, right?
Fucking spoil. Yeah, it's number 1.
It is number 1.
It's number 1.
Yeah.
Sorry for
You told us to guess.
I
I'm
know.
guessing.
But
I'm
no,
not
I'm
looking
saying
at the list.
it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Sorry for the lack of drama here, but
No drama.
clearly number 1 is still alive. Portal, yes.
I mean, that's the correct choice.
yeah,
We're proud of you, patrons.
yeah.
I love that some of them are just end credits because, what else are you going to call this thing?
Yeah.
Right.
Gabby, number 13 is Death Stranding in Death Stranding.
Ah.
Nice.
So that you mean Church's Death Stranding song, like the song Death Stranding by Churches?
You just finished Death Stranding.
No, I
1, you
know,
tell
but
me.
it doesn't play right at the. It plays during the ending credits, but it's not the first
I'm
song
sure
that
that
plays
counts.
during the ending credits. Yeah.
I think that probably counts.
Got it.
Yeah.
Just
There's
okay.
nothing
Yeah, yeah.
specific to pull that out of there.
Got it.
Yeah. A couple shout outs. Memories of Life, Final Fantasy IX, number 15. And also Final Fantasy 15 is also tied with that for 15th place, Stand By Me.
Yeah. Where's
I'm Ready from Miles Morales. That is a nice freaking pick, dude.
So,
I really
that's a
that's
good
one of
one.
those things when you finish the game, like you
Yeah.
feel that song.
that was a good one. So I know
That was sorry. That was 13th.
Oh, it was nice. So I know Final Fantasy X, it's the orchestral version of Sutakida Ne, but the one with the lyrics is played earlier, so I don't know if they did instrumental, if that like made it ineligible.
They said it's in there. Just says ending theme 15.
Okay.
So
How about Outer Wilds?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I mean, like, it depends on how, the whole ending is like a musical thing, sort of. But like,
Number 50, 7 votes.
50.
50! Stay above,
Stay above
50!
Get this above 50.
Resident Evil 4. Original. The sad villager
seeing-
music that plays. And then
Oh, no.
It's not there.
Wait,
What?
which
Resident Evil 3 is. That's it.
Okay,
Number
Resident
70.
Evil
which Call of Duty game has Avenged Sevenfold or whatever at the very end of it?
Oh, not allowed, though. It was already a song, I think.
Oh, it wasn't. They didn't get
Yeah,
them
there's
to
no
make
Call
a
of Duty
bop.
on the list
Yeah.
at all.
You're like at the concert in that one. It's so
Oh, good ending and bad
crazy.
ending for Outer Wilds were nominated. Well, there's like 50 endings, but they cannibalized the votes.
Shout out to Dawn, number 77, Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice. Man, it feels tragic that Radical Dreamers from Chrono Cross and Weight of the World from Nier Automata were at 11, just out of the top 10.
Another shout out to Gabby, number 50, Death Stranding 2.
All right, I'm going to start looking at this now.
Oh, we're getting
Also, number 50, Uncharted 2, Nate's Theme. I love that song. Shout out. Man, we haven't had an Uncharted game in so long.
Yep.
Holy
They're
shit.
done with that.
I could go for one of those. I could go for an Uncharted. Right? Couldn't you?
It would be interesting to see them do that with something not related to Uncharted. Make the same kind of blockbuster adventure game, but not
No.
it be Uncharted.
No. I just want Uncharted. I'm cool with that, dude. I'm cool with sequels. I don't need new IPs every second.
The dog ending of Silent Hill 2 is 33rd. That's funny.
Nice. Star Fox 64 is at 22, which is fantastic.
Nice.
Nice.
Final Fantasy 6 is only at 22, which is hurts. I recorded that on a VHS tape and showed it to my English teacher.
Alan Wake 2 Heroes and Villains number 33. Shout out. Also,
Hilariously, there is a Still Alive from Mirror's Edge at 22.
That's funny.
Also, I got to give a shout out to Kingdom Hearts 3 number 31. And this is not the last you will hear of Kingdom Hearts. Spoiler alert. All right, should we get into it? Top
Ending
10.
of
shout
Mega
out-
Man 2 is
Shout out
33.
to the 5 real ones who put VVVVV in.
That's so real.
Oh, many
What a
good
take.
ones.
Number 70, dude.
Number 15 for you, Damiani, Final Fantasy X.
Nice. Yeah.
Number 15. Great. All right. Shout out to you, Isla, your favorite. Number 11, Nier Automata.
I did really like the music. I loved the music.
Yo, was Last Guardian on here?
It'll be a similar story with Claire Obscura, where the music is my favorite part.
Silent Melody from Infamous is down at 60. Wow.
Yo, hey, Blood. I could go for another Infamous.
Yeah.
I could go for another one.
but it's crazy because like
I could use
I
extra
could have,
serving
if
of
you had told
Infamous.
me that was not made for the game, I would believe you. I thought
Yeah.
that was like just a licensed song.
Blood, in fact, I find it absurd that there's no Infamous remaster.
That is true.
That is insane.
That is
Or Resistant. Like, let
Yeah.
us play Infamous and Resistance, please.
yeah.
Remaster Bloodborne.
In Bloodborne.
Yeah,
Good.
Also true.
Where's Blue Point?
Where the hell?
What happened to
That
Blue
is a
Point?
good question.
Friggin'
Let-
Night Dive is locked up on like
Yeah.
1990s boomer shooters.
Saving
They're
Bloodborne
busy.
for PS6 launch.
You're so right. You're probably right, dude. Or like, yeah, God.
Because
All right,
they're gonna
top 10.
charge
Here we
so
go.
much.
Fun list. Okay, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4-way tie for 7th place. Okay.
Ooh.
Number 7. There's 4 of them. The best is yet to come, Metal Gear Solid.
Hell yeah.
In the Blood, Hades.
Oh, of course.
That's
God
my top
damn,
number 7.
dude.
Oh
That's a
my
good
God. Hades 2 is imminent and it is coming and it is going to be a bloodbath. Hades
coming out
2
next month,
versus
isn't it?
Silksong. Let's go. Let's duel.
One. God, Blue
Let's.
Prince is not going to win any indie awards, is it?
Hades
love
2,
Blueprints.
I'm going
I
to
love-
guess
we love
is
it.
like probably October 12th or something like
Hades?
that. Yeah.
Wow.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think like October, November, 100%. It's just they're gonna be like, hey, coming out next month.
No, they're going to be like, it's out next week.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's so close.
Shout out to my friend Harley, because she and I will sing. We sing this in the Blood at karaoke together sometimes.
Also, number 7, Kingdom Hearts 2,
Sanctuary, yeah.
Yes,
But
dude.
it's the is it the vocal or the orchestra one? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
It's just 2. They're all both awesome too.
Damiani,
the intros,
I'm waiting for.
Go ahead.
I'm waiting for my full franchise replay for when we see Kingdom Hearts 4 again, if we ever do.
Oh.
If we ever see it again. It's been a minute.
They
right.
have to wait for Disney to officially show off X-Men before they're allowed to show. Because they got to show off the Marvel world.
Dude,
Dude, they're going to do an
X-Men is
Andor
in Kingdom
world in
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 4.
Dude, Sora and Cassian
and
Andor
Cassian?
together?
Like,
oh
the
my
Heartless
God.
Cassian's Heartless, dude.
I would love it. It gets just like super morally gray, like political debates. And, like, it's like really good.
Yes, sign me up. All right, and the last one for 7th place would be Portal 2.
Okay.
Oh, Want You Gone.
Want
yeah.
You Gone.
I wasn't sure if it would make top 10. I like that one.
Number 5.
I like it. I don't like it above some of those others that got drowned down there.
Okay, Blood's upset. Blood's upset.
Blood, calm down.
We have a 2-way tie for number 5, and they are both fucking bangers. An absolute classic. I mean, can you ever go wrong with Nintendo music? Super Mario World.
Oh,
The
Oh,
ending.
yeah.
that's a good one.
How do you even? Yeah,
I
how do
think
you?
that's one of the ones they redid for Mario Kart World too. Like, so, that's one of the things, Huber, about that game that's crazy is
so
like
much music.
you will think that you've heard it all, and then you'll just wander around to a different part of the map, and you'll start hearing stuff you haven't heard. And like, they did what?
You just
Excuse
park.
me?
You just stop your car. You're like,
No,
wait a
you
second.
you literally you will
Yeah.
like because
Yeah.
there's so much good stuff out there.
Oh, Mario music is really hard to beat. Also tied for number 5. The Last of Us.
Oh.
Dude, when that
is that?
hits, promise me. I promise. Cut to credits. The music. Oh my God, it's emotional. It's so good. All right, we have a 2-way tie for number 3.
Ooh.
God of War Ragnarok, Blood Upon the Snow.
That's good, but it's also wild that it got up there that high. That's crazy.
Recency bias.
Yes. Shockingly, to this day, I have still only finished Ragnarok one time. Same with Spider-Man 2.
I
Two
didn't
massive
finish
sequels that I've only played
Yeah,
once.
I need to play Spider-Man 2 still.
Need
Yep.
to run it back. Also tied for 3rd, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Damiani, Hollow.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on that?
We're doing I forget what song it is. Sorry,
It's
because
the one that Lady Gaga sings.
oh no,
with,
it's
what's
the
his
Hollow.
name?
It's Hollow, isn't it? Hollow.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
That's why I said Hollow.
Hollow. We're back to
I'm gonna be
the
honest. I like the battle
hollow
theme version
now.
of it in Rebirth more than the normal.
The battle theme in FF7 Remake is just my favorite.
I mean,
It's my favorite like song ever.
the best ending
Well, also the
credits
next
of
one
any
we're
Final
about to talk
Fantasy
about.
VII is Advent Children's original ending credits, not the
Dude,
lyrical
yes.
song, but the one that's like the epic version of like
Dude.
the overall theme. It's like
Advent
so
Children
good.
tonight.
It does.
Bro.
It does like it does
Let's
the
go.
overall theme, and then it goes into the Final Fantasy theme, and it's like beyond epic.
Yes, dude. Number 2. This is my favorite on this entire list. Kingdom Hearts 1.
Ah,
Simple and clean, baby. Simple and clean with 21 votes. And we already know number 1, of course. We said it earlier. Portal, still alive.
Hell yeah.
Iconic. Will we get Half-Life 3 or Portal 3 first?
no.
Or ever? What's the take? Blood, what do you say? Half-Life 3 or Portal 3 first?
Half-Life 3.
Team Fortress 3.
I agree.
I'm very confident.
Left 4 Dead 3.
Left 4 Dead 3. I'm going to
Because
say
they
Half-Life
did
3.
Half-Life Alex,
Yeah.
and I think that gave them like
Signs of life.
the
Yes.
lift under their wings. Where like,
Confidence.
yeah, we can do this.
Yeah.
So
They
We're
should
still
call it
alive.
what form it's
2.8.
gonna come in, I don't know, but it's coming.
Half-Life 2.8 and some absurd subtitle with it.
Half-Life Episode 2 over 3 days.
Gordon's Revengeance Nightmare
Did you ever get to play Alex?
3. What?
Did you actually get to play Alex?
Full playthrough.
Great,
Finished it.
great.
But I played it on my aging computer. I did play VR. Obviously, it's a VR game. But my aging computer, I had to turn the visuals down a little bit. So it didn't look as good as it could have. So one of these days.
But as a game, it's even if you put it on a lower settings,
Yeah.
it's gonna look good. It's,
Yeah.
they've got the art style on that locked in.
Yeah.
I was
With
looking at new
the beer
computers.
shader. Remember that when you like
It was
turned
so
the
cool.
bottles of beer and like it would glug glug glug. Yeah.
What a cool game.
Yeah.
I was looking at new computers recently because mine is getting long in the tooth.
Yeah.
And Windows told me that it's not good enough to run Windows 11.
Yeah.
Computer's like $4,000 right
I
now.
know.
Shit is insane.
And we're entering the time when you want to I upgrade my PC based on like what games are coming out. A marquee PC game where you want to upgrade for, clearly Battlefield 6.
Oh,
Imminent.
Yep, true.
That is the most like PC flex game coming out.
Yeah. I guess.
No ray tracing though. Alexander Zirianov is upset about this.
Is he?
Yeah. No ray tracing.
I think
'Cause they
it's
wanna-
fine for Battlefield.
They want the performance. That's what they
Exactly,
said.
yeah.
You can have both.
Sort
Anyway.
of.
Yeah, sort of.
Just trying to making the music video I just put out in Unreal was an absolute nightmare on my old computer. Like, God. Ugh,
Love it.
it's insane.
All right, patrons, thank you so much for that list. Fantastic. Just to run it down real quick, 4 easy top 10. Best is yet to come, Metal Gear Solid, In the Blood, Hades, Sanctuary, Kingdom Hearts 2, Want You Gone, Portal 2, Ending Super Mario World, The Path, A New Beginning, The Last of Us, Blood Upon the Snow, God of War Ragnarok, and the top 3, Hollow, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Well, Blood Upon the Snow is also top 3.
Yes, and Simple and Clean, Kingdom Hearts, and number 1, still alive, Portal. Heck yeah. Great list. Shout out to credits Super Mario Galaxy 2 also. Number 44. All right, Bloodworth. Also, yes, next month's theme. Oh my God, this is Damiani core. Damiani, dude.
You said Damiani what? You didn't say bait.
Core. Damiani core. Next month's theme? Rumors / urban legends.
Oh, like
Pop fact, pop fiction.
like Missing No and shit. Like that kind of
Hoaxes
thing?
from known sources will not count.
Hoaxes from
Dude.
known sources.
I'm curious what that
Akuma
means.
in Resident Evil.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm
no,
thinking
like
about.
no, like April Fool's jokes.
Yeah. I always remember like Laura Croft nude in the barrel was one, right? That was one.
That was real. I did it.
Wait, that was real.
I did it in elementary school.
Crazy.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so it was fake.
But I knew a kid who said he did it.
Okay. Can't keep up with all these. Yeah, Akuma in Resident Evil is the coolest, dude. Give me that.
The number one.
Give me
gonna
that.
Be watch the me. I mean, Pokemon.
Oh, Missing No
Missing
was
No is
real,
probably gonna
right.
be number one or Mew under the truck.
Well,
but like,
Chad is saying Missing No is real, so that doesn't count. But Mew under the truck
yeah,
is a good example.
Yeah, Mew under the truck.
Great.
But L
Or
is
like
L is
the-
real might be popular.
What? L is real?
Yeah, Mario
I don't know
64.
what that. Oh.
Playable,
Oh,
other playable
yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Hot coffee. Well, that was real.
Yoshi.
That was
He
very
plays
real.
Yoshi.
Nude Lara though is like gotta be top 10.
Totally.
There are like 50 different variations. of it.
Nominations are open until Wednesday, September 10th. So
No, they
get in.
open
That's
on
when they
Wednesday.
open.
They open
start on
yes,
that day.
Sorry. Yes, they open Wednesday, September 10th. So get in there. $5 patrons. You can vote on those. 10 out of 10. All right, Blood. You're up. Also, this week, what is going on in the wonderful world of video games?
Well, in the
than
world
Silksong
of
coming out
movies, Paramount has signed up to make Call of Duty a movie.
Shocking that it took that long.
It really
It
shocking.
really is.
It is shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we had a fucking Max Payne movie
I mean,
so
isn't it
long ago.
Call of Duty
And it
just
was so
gonna
good.
be like either just have Michael Bay do it, right?
They'll probably get Alex Garland
Or
to do it.
No, you know who I'd
Probably
want?
will.
Isla, you
Tom
know who I'd
Clancy.
want immediately?
Tom Clancy, sorry.
Paul Greengrass.
Oh, Paul Greengrass, baby.
Is that who you're gonna say?
That is exactly who I
Oh
was
my
going to
God.
say. And my second pick actually would be Ridley Scott.
Who did that movie that was like actually first person? Do you remember that?
Hardcore Henry.
Maybe.
Yeah, Hardcore Henry with Charlotte O'Connor.
There have been a few, but yeah, that's the video game themed one.
Yeah.
But yeah, not much information, but CEO David Ellison says, quote, "We're approaching this film with the same disciplined, uncompromising commitment to excellence that guided our work on Top Gun Maverick."
Oh.
Top Gun Maverick rips.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
Didn't they
think
do
this is going to
F1?
have the Tom Cruise effect, you know?
No,
Well,
but
he makes good movies.
That's definitely a goal to shoot for.
Yeah.
They'll put Pedro in it.
Ensuring it meets the exceptionally high standards this franchise and its fans deserve.
Yeah. I want Ridley Scott to do it because he makes good action war movies.
The original Fear Effect showed up on PSN Store last
Dude.
week
Oh.
without any kind of warning. Might have been a
gem.
mistake, but it's still there.
What a gem.
I played it. I downloaded it, played it for like an hour and a
Hell
half. That shit is hard. It's great with rewind.
Yep.
But I got into a situation because at first you play between now I don't remember either of their names, but the woman and the man.
Yeah.
You switch back and forth from their perspectives. I was in a section where I was playing as the guy, ran out of bullets,
Oh, yeah.
and there were like 5 enemies with assault rifles, and I had like, a club.
Yeah.
And then I swapped over to the drifter to see what that was all about. But and it's sick.
Nice.
But yeah, Fear Effect is great. And then I
It's
was like
so
reading the
sick.
wiki for Fear Effect.
It's so fucking
It's
awesome.
awesome.
It's
Canonically
so awesome.
bisexual character.
Hell
Very
yeah.
interesting. Good stuff. I mean, I remember as a kid, Fear Effect was like so zesty.
It was so cool. Like,
Yeah.
visual showpiece, Isla.
Dude, it reminded me of this back then, but the Blade Runner influence.
Yeah.
I mean, specifically the movie, but also like very specifically the game. Like, There's some stuff. The FMV pre-rendered backgrounds. It's so gorgeous. I love that vibe with the cell shaded characters. It's just such a cool looking game.
Yes, I'm so glad you hopped into it like immediately.
Hell yeah! Literally
Badass.
the next day or like as soon as I could, I downloaded it.
Sick.
I think I saw that in Slack and bought it on my phone and downloaded it to my PlayStation.
So cool. The developer that was Kronos Digital Entertainment, and they lasted from 1992 only till 2002. Fear Effect 2 was the very last game they ever made. It's wild.
Crazy.
And then somebody else did Sedna or whatever.
Yeah.
Crazy.
As reported by VGC, NetEase has dumped another one of their recent studio investments, continue to backpedal on their big expansion from a few years ago. The most recent casualty is T-0 Entertainment, which was headed by Rich Vogel, who was previously on Star Wars The Old Republic, Star Wars Galaxies, and Ultima Online.
Oh, Star Wars Galaxy, shout out.
The developer, the studio had started in 2023 with NetEase backing them. They were working on a new third-person multiplayer action game, quote, based on public domain IP that is recognized globally. Don't know what that means.
Okay.
A public domain, recognized globally.
Dracula.
Sherlock.
Third-person action game, multiplayer.
Dracula.
It's gotta be.
Sure, Dracula sounds fine.
Dracula cross Sherlock Holmes.
Hamlet. Multiplayer Hamlet.
Yeah. So they only started in 2023, but they had gotten enough together to put a playable demo out for, whoever, investors and stuff probably. But they say they weren't able to get any further funding. So this follows up on
Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland,
Wizard of Oz multiplayer action game.
Frankenstein, Dracula.
Yeah. There's also that Smash Brothers game that was at PAX is Royalty Free for All. Yeah.
That's a great title. Actually. That's really good.
Yeah.
Little Women, dude. Let's get a Little Women multiplayer dating competition game with first-person combat.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah, Kit and Chris are actually repping that one on their PR side of things.
Little Women?
No, the Royalty Free for All.
Okay.
It's Dracula versus Hamlet versus Little Women.
Claudius.
But anyways, yeah, this whole thing just like follows on the NetEase trend. They've been shutting things down after they geared up all of these places around the world. So they had shut down the Visions of Mana developer in Japan. They shut down Worlds Untold in Vancouver. They shut down Jar of Sparks in Seattle, as well as that team that was working on Marvel Rivals up there. I don't know. They were making all these moves and seeming like they were going to be the hot thing, and then they're like, no, maybe not. Let's not do that.
Let's make a U-turn.
Yeah,
Crazy.
before these teams really had time to make a game, so pulling the rug out from under them. I know Jar of Sparks in particular had been trying to see if somebody would pick up their game, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomb Water.
Speaking of Tomb, I'm gonna squeeze one in here, Blood.
Tomb Water.
That you missed on this. I'm squeezing it in. This is not on the rundown. I'm squeezing it in though. Sophie Turner has been cast as Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider series coming out on Amazon. Just want to throw that out there. I really liked the Alicia Vikander Tomb Raider movie, but it didn't do well enough to have another one. So now they're running it back. More Tomb Raider.
Yep.
So I'll keep my eyes on it.
Yeah, I think they had announced that for a while ago.
2019 it was announced. They just the other day announced that Sophie Turner was finally cast.
In what?
Tomb Raider show. Sophie Turner.
Yeah, she's Lara Croft.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
From Yellow Jackets and Companion.
Sophie Turner?
Isn't that who I'm talking about?
No, it's
That's
Sansa
Sophie
Stark.
Hunter.
Sansa Stark.
Sophie Thatcher? Oh, Sophie Hunter. What's the girl I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
From Companion and Yellow Jackets?
Yes, Thatcher.
We're digressing
Sophie
from our
Thatcher?
digression right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Thatcher. All right, Blood, you're up.
Thatcher.
Tomb Water. This was Bloodborne inspired, but also Western
This looks sick as fuck.
top-down pixel art game. Has a
Okay.
release date finally,
When?
November 12th.
In. Day
Oh, yeah.
one in. This looks rad.
Yeah.
What?
I couldn't remember the name of it, but they actually had like a demo
too
that
modern.
was Bloodborne initially, like a free to download.
Oh, I played that. I did an easy update on that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So
Okay.
this is the real game now.
This
Oh,
looks
fucking A.
sick.
Oh yeah, that was like
Moonwater.
5 years ago or something.
Souls like Western.
That's cray.
That is awesome.
This dude, this freakazoid with the candles melting on his
Tombstones.
back, that's pretty cool.
That looks really cool, Blood. There's a
doppelganger
demo,
here.
chat. There is a demo. You can play this immediately. Demo on Steam. Just Cleric Beast.
Yeah. Some of the
Legally
things are
distinct.
still a little close.
Damn it,
Yeah.
now
Legally distinct cleric.
Now I want an actual like wild like a Wild West Souls where like famous
Wild
like
West.
outlaws are like turned into like
Napoleon
monsters.
Souls is coming
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Like Billy the
love
Kid and like stuff like that. You have to like hunt them all down.
Yo, the Billy the Kid show is sick, actually. The final of season 3 is coming up. It's a good
I
show.
didn't even know there was a Billy the Kid show.
It's solid. Underrated as hell.
What's it on?
Like MGM Plus or some shit.
I didn't even realize a service that exists.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why no one watches it, because no one has that. Except my dad.
Annapurna Interactive is going to TGS for the first time this
Don't
year,
want
and they're
Nintendo.
bringing 3 unannounced games. So be on the lookout. TGS runs from September 25th to the 28th. And if anyone out there wants to send me to TGS, let me know. I got people I want to talk to.
TGS is fun.
Yeah. I haven't been to TGS
Blood's
since
just
I think
itching to make
2011 or
those
something.
meetings and appointments
Yeah, since
happen.
we were there, yeah.
I've never been.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
We're still reeling that Damiani just pulled Claudius out of the air. Like, how, you just read Hamlet all the time?
No, it
Damiani?
was like it was Last Action Hero. It's when
Last
Arnold.
Action
It's the
Hero.
daydream part where he
on.
dreams of Arnold as Hamlet.
So wait, you weren't referencing Hamlet?
No, it
Last
is,
Action
but
Hero,
he's,
baby.
Oh.
he's a dream. They're watching a play of Hamlet on like a projector, and then the kid falls asleep, and then he thinks it's Arnold takes over
This
as
is how we get kids
Hamlet.
to learn Shakespeare.
He's like, to be or
I
not to
see.
be, not to be. So stupid.
Wow.
Dude, when the T-1000 goes by on the freaking police station, such a 10.
All right. This is a wild one. So remember how...
Oh yeah, wait. We should tell Damiani that he's like, he's big in Japan.
Yeah, you're big in Japan.
Right. We didn't... I don't...
You have a cult
You're
following.
big. You're big in Japan,
wasn't here.
Damiani.
Yeah. So I found the guy that was you weren't even around for the critical reflex part of things, were you? So the guy that was manning the critical reflex booth.
Oh.
He's actually from a partner company, a marketing company called Ukiyo. They do a lot of the booth design things. They had like a buckshot roulette table there, and anyways, so I had just was wandering around trying to find the booth, and like he immediately clocked me, and like he watches us, he knows us really well, and he told me that you've got a cult following in Japan from the folks
From the
that
what?
watch the reaction videos.
Oh.
Following, because like Huber's got the big, moments from Shenmue and Final Fantasy and
Japan doesn't
Resident
like
Evil.
that, dude. There's like, you go to a baseball game in Japan and they like golf clap.
But
They don't like big.
But
big
they
hype.
noticed, Damiani, that sometimes you will
Cheering sounds
recognize the thing before Huber and you hold, but they can tell that you've already got it. They can tell you've already figured it out. And you're just waiting for Huber to
see.
catch on.
to clock it.
Okay.
Very funny. Dude, I'm watching Last Action
So there you
Hero,
go. I mean,
man.
but it's backed up because remember when Soken came in, like he wanted that photo on the couch in the stream room.
Yeah,
Like it
Yeah,
was a
they
big
were.
deal.
They were like, this
They were
room is
hyped up.
famous in Japan.
they were hyped up.
But it was the stream room, interestingly.
Love
But
that.
I love that Damiani is a secret Japanese superstar
Yeah.
Shakespeare
I have
genius.
to go do what
Yep.
was it, Boss like coffee drink commercials now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Be
Damiani.
Tommy Lee Jones over
Boss, if you're watching, hook us up.
I want to put your photo
I
card
want a
in my
sponsorship
phone.
from Boss.
We have photo cards. People to a meetup brought photo
What
cards.
was that?
Let me see if I can
Mr.
find-
Baseball, right? That's the one where he goes over to Japan
Yes.
to play over there?
Yes, Tom Selleck,
Tom
Mr.
Selleck,
Baseball.
that was it, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, should I say the next thing or are we doing something?
No, I found him. I found him.
Okay.
Here's one of the Damiani.
Oh right, yes, these things.
There's one I really like. I'm a Damiani bias. This one's really good. Gabby's a Damiani bias. Wait, I need to focus closer. That's really good. This one's Damiani and his...
Yeah, we're showing the Damiani from the
Busted
Trifecta for
Trifecta.
listeners. And then the one of me was the Dark Souls cosplay.
Dark Souls.
This Dawn as Belle in Wonderworld.
Yep.
Chat, do you remember who brought these? They're so good. Jess. Oh, yeah.
It was at the
Yeah, I thought
Mario
it was like a
meetup, right?
collaboration of
It was
a
at
few
the
people.
Mario meetup.
The Universal, right?
Jess and Michelle, yeah, that's right. I don't... The bloody one of me isn't here, but I like that one too.
All right.
Yo,
Nothing else to have to wait for.
nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Okay. So remember how we were talking, I think it was last week, about Crystal Dynamics cutting staff and the
Yep.
knock-on effect
Yeah.
from Xbox layoffs and all this stuff?
Yeah.
Well, this week, Jason Schreier reported that the reason that just now happened is because behind the scenes, Embracer was still trying to keep Perfect Dark alive. And despite the fact that Microsoft had closed the initiative and everything, because Crystal Dynamics had such a big hand in making that game, Embracer wanted to keep it going. And so apparently they were talking to Take-Two, and Take-Two was interested. But apparently one of the things where everything broke down was on who was going to own Perfect Dark IP for the long term. And so
Couldn't come to an agreement.
they didn't find an agreement.
Don't worry. Microsoft
It
will do
broke
nothing
down.
with it.
And then as a result, we ended up with the layoffs that we heard
Yeah.
about at Crystal Dynamics.
Insane. They'd rather just kill it than surrender the rights.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
If I can't have her, no one can.
Yeah, it's
Fully.
dark. It's very dark.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yep. And lastly, sad news, Jeff Keighley's dad, David Keighley, passed away last week after a battle with cancer. He was 77 years old, and he was a major figure in the development and quality assurance of IMAX movies, apparently continuing to work with filmmakers even up until the last few weeks.
Fucking Christopher Nolan
Yeah.
tweeted about it.
Yeah, he was on set like 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
on the Odyssey.
It's crazy.
Sorry for your loss, Jeff.
Yeah.
Shout out.
But
For
legend
sure.
right there, yeah.
Yeah. All our love, Jeff.
Yep. Alrighty. It is time for love and respect.
Love and respect.
From Brandon K. Gang. Hello, everyone. Now that we've gotten some distance from Gamescom and the Resident Evil Requiem demo from SGF was publicly shown, I feel a bit let down.
Ooh.
Now, to be very clear, I have complete faith in the final game being, at a minimum, good when it comes in February. But between the two trailers and the very limited and small aforementioned demo, it seems like all we've seen so far is just to establish a tone piece... Tone poem.
Tone
Isla.
poem, dude. I've been rewatching Legion too. God, it's such a tone poem. There are like 5 or 6 episodes in a row where just nothing happens. It's wonderful.
And not really indicative of what the vast majority of the game is going to be. Do you agree? Nope. Do you think the next thing we should see... Do you think the next thing we should see should be something showing combat against enemies that isn't a giant disfigured monster that hates light? Or should there be another trailer debuting more story details? And lastly, do you think the next time we see it will be Tokyo Game Show at the end of this month, at the Game Awards, or maybe a State of Play at some point over the next couple months? Thanks for taking this submission if you do, and stay easy, fellow allies. So, Resident Evil Requiem hype check.
I mean, it's not exactly fair because we've seen... I still don't even know if they've released that entire demo that we saw. Because, we saw, a good solid, almost an hour of it. And it was, mostly gameplay. And they've released, a little bit of that, but not the whole thing. Certainly not as long.
Yeah, I mean, the part that we just played for Gamescom...
What's that?
They didn't let us show the end of.
Yeah.
So
We've seen stuff that they haven't released, I think.
But it's what Brandon's talking about though is to just like we haven't seen like a moment to moment like in a level with just like standard enemies or like a liquor or something like
I think they'll do that at TGS or Game Awards for sure.
Well, I mean that's the thing. Like you rattle all those things off and it's like all three of those things are happening.
They're doing all of them.
Like they're going to do something at TGS. They're going to do something at the Game Awards. They're going to do some state of play. They're going to have a demo. Like I think that's really what it comes down to is that they need to spread this out. And so you don't want to get too deep too fast.
Yeah.
Also,
it's like, oh, go ahead.
Wasn't the first playable demo that they like to everyone for Village just like walking around like the dungeon area? Like you didn't, it was just like scary, trying to be scary. Like you didn't fight.
Wasn't it just like a field, right?
Well, that was I thought that was the one after. I thought the one where you were the maiden, whatever, the girl who you just like. Which, when you play the game,
that was
you find
that demo,
out, Yeah, I thought that was the first one. And then you got the combat one where you went through, like, the field and you had, like, the werewolf things or whatever. Like, one of them or whatever.
Creeping through the field.
Yeah, and you solved, like, you got, like, one item and you walk to the castle and it's like, demo over now. Bye.
I am 10 out of 10 hyped for this trailer. This is like the best thing they ever could have shown me as a Resident Evil fan is characters, story.
Oh, Isla had this weird
bonds.
thing where she kept talking about Ashcroft being dead. That's not a thing, right?
I thought she was dead at the end of Outbreak.
Nope.
No.
Her mom's not dead?
No. In Resident Evil 7, you read a book by her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I think she was dead?
Is there a bad ending, maybe?
Maybe.
Is it one of those things where like there's several endings for things? And
Outbreak, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember though.
Yeah.
Wow, I have a weird memory of that. I mean, I've only played Outbreak like on streams with you guys.
Yeah.
So it's like I haven't. Shout out Sphere Hunter just put out a video about Outbreak.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Video.
Good timing. I love this because we live in an age where everything is revealed ahead of time, and I'm tired of it. Like, if you've been following along for like Avengers Doomsday, it's ridiculous how much has been like revealed by them. Like,
Right. Oh,
please,
yeah, that's
like
what,
stop just telling us every single scene that is gonna happen in a movie that comes out a year from now. Like, I'm so tired of it.
That's one thing that does annoy me about Hollywood is because of like, you know, they have to have the actors, agents, and promos and stuff, and it's like
the news cycle, yeah.
Yeah, you're revealing actors for characters that we probably would rather just know about when we see them on the screen in the movie, but yeah.
Yeah, and I think especially this trailer is super important because even though I love Ethan Winters, the vast majority of players do not like Ethan Winters. So showing characters that are immediately like relatable, you have a daughter and a mother, like you have someone who is just scared and vulnerable to be in the situation. I think it was a really effective and meaningful trailer instead of just playing to the classic Resident Evil of like sneaking around, blowing zombies' heads off. Like, I love that it was a character-driven trailer so much.
I mean, I think that Ethan Winters hate kind of comes back to when we saw 7, it was such a radical change that like there's a lot of people that had this question like, what does any of this have to do with Resident Evil? Who is this guy? Where is this place? What are these creatures? Like, and so, you know, it just felt like, you know, such a departure that people put like, you know,
and coming after 6, it was like, yo, let's do anything other than that. Let's go.
But I think some people just like looked at Ethan and was like, this is just some random dude. He's not very interesting, you know, so.
Yeah, the hype was on the Bakers rather than Ethan.
So I'm not entirely off base. Maybe they said it in the first trailer or the gameplay that we saw or something. Like when, according on the fandom Resident Evil wiki, apparently she's murdered in 2020, and her daughter becomes an FBI analyst to find out the source of her death. So I think it happens in between game. It's like the setup.
Well, I think
for
that's
this
the trailer
game.
we
That's the
saw.
trailer.
We actually
Yeah.
saw the moment.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking, that she dies. Well, yeah, we saw it in this trailer now, but I remember thinking it from the old trailer where she's at the FBI.
Got it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So it's the setup for this game that she's
Yeah.
dead between games.
For sure. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love that trailer. I'm hoping they do another Dummy Finger-esque demo or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
I do like it when they get a little weird with the demos.
Yeah, get weird. For sure. And, I just think Resident Evil sometimes struggles with characters and character emotions. Like, that's why I'm such a freaking defender of Remake 3. Even though there's so many haters out there, it has the best characterization of this cast, like, ever in a Resident Evil game for me. It's not my favorite Resident Evil of all time, but I 100% am convinced it has the best characters, and I'm hoping they continue that momentum in Requiem. And that trailer, just from those little interactions between the Ashcrofts was so sick. And the guy straight out of Manhunt, Isla, that puts the bag over the head, stabs in the throat. Like, that is one of the
Insanity.
sickest kills I've seen ever. Badass. All right. What about you, Damiani? 10 out of 10. Hype?
I
Scale of
mean,
1 to 10 for
I've been
Requiem.
kind of like
1 to 10.
Intentionally muted on, like, not muted. Keeping myself out of the loop on a lot of this
Same.
stuff because I'm just ready to go. Like,
Same. I
I
had to
know they
mute,
got some. I know
Dust
they got,
Golem the
I know
other
they
day.
got crazy shit probably
Yeah.
in store for it, and it's like give me a demo. So I mean, probably don't even need a demo at this point. Just like let me have the game in my hands.
Yeah.
Because like if any
Keep
of
the mystery alive.
any of the stuff that people are hoping for are true, it's like I don't want to know ahead of time. I don't want to
Same.
know if there's a major character in there just yet, even if they're not playable.
Same.
I don't want to know. I want it to be a surprise if I encounter them
Same.
and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
have that reaction. Yeah.
Like, you are about to die and a door gets kicked in and then insert classic Resident Evil character. I want that to
Exactly.
be a surprise. Exactly.
Or
dude.
for you, Huber, files name drop. We
Always
get the references in
the
the files, baby.
I love Resident Evil Files, dude. It's my favorite. Settle into the files. All right. That's coming out soon. Holy crap. February. Next up, Eric Bruns. Hey, allies. As a consumer, I'm thrilled to hear that Silksong is only $20. What a steal. We were talking about this earlier, Isla.
Yeah.
You could charge $50 for this thing.
I think that it's wise that they didn't.
Because everyone, with $20, Isla, I feel like there's no hesitation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, buy, in.
It's at impulse buy, but it's at impulse buy, and it's also at like maintain goodwill levels.
Yes.
It's like great, not psychological warfare, but it's good it's good like psycho marketing.
You're
where it's just
so
like the
right.
goodwill bought by that price point after how many
Yeah.
actual years wait
like
has it been?
2017 or 18.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like it's just very smart. Like someone in chat right now, B-Boy is saying the $20 price point is the only reason they're playing it. Like,
So friendly.
yeah, that's like it's cheaper than ordering a burger. My lunch cost more than Silksong.
Yeah. McDonald's is like $20 a pop.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah.
All right.
I think it was very wise.
Same. Glad to hear there's $20, but I think it would have been totally reasonable or even better if they had charged 30 or even 40 for it. Yo, let's not give them any ideas here. Do you think they would really sell significantly fewer copies if they were charging $30? I've never wished that a company would charge more for a product, but I want Team Cherry to get paid. Am I crazy? Anyone have any insight into the ridiculously low price?
Volume.
Aren't the servers struggling this morning? That's the only thing I saw this morning. It was
Right.
one headline saying servers the Silksong destroying servers for all, for Nintendo, Sony, everyone.
Yeah, they broke all 4 major shops.
Yeah.
Like that's volume, baby.
Yeah.
Like that's like obviously like it's not going to be like 50-50 whatever, like if half the people would buy it at $30 or $40, but like even if it's like you're selling there's math there where it's like
Yeah.
if you sell 20% more with a lower price, you're gonna make more,
Yep.
like in the long run.
Right.
Yep.
And the goodwill bot, like I think if a game is this delayed, it would put more pressure on it to be like the most absolutely perfect game of all time, even more pressure than the
You're
huge
so
amount
right.
of waiting.
$20
puts
helps
on
the
it.
review.
$20
analysis.
It helps the medicine go down.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
it's kind of like a hey, we're sorry price point.
Yeah.
And like I think it buys goodwill because like people would, if they charge $50 for this game,
Yeah.
people would be annoyed.
A little
like,
harsher.
There would be a vocal, like whether or not it would be a large group of people, there'd be a vocal group of people on the internet being mad about it.
Yeah.
Whereas now everyone's just like, fuck yeah, Silksong,
And I wonder the Game Pass effect. Of course, it's on Game Pass.
Game Pass.
But it being $20
Means that you're
Means
only
that
saving
it's-
$4.
no, that means that people are like a little more comfortable
just
maybe
buy it.
buying it on Switch because it's
Yeah.
portable instead
right.
of like, oh, I have Game Pass, but I also have Switch. I'm just gonna buy this one so I can have
Oh,
it.
sure.
Something like that, maybe.
I mean,
Swordfish is asking if they're still giving the Wii U version that they promised to backers.
no, they didn't.
They gave a free upgrade for the Switch version. I know that.
Yeah, Switch to Switch 2 is free. But no, the number one key thing here is this team is tiny.
Tiny.
Where you're literally talking about 3 people and a composer and then some occasional contractors. I mean, it's
Tiny.
there's no marketing.
You're so right.
There's absolutely no marketing.
You're right.
It's all word of mouth and what's been on like the Xbox pages and stuff like that and their showcases. Like the only marketing has been in those first party things. There's no PR. I haven't gotten an email about this game. Like they're not paying anybody.
Yeah.
They don't have to share the wealth with anybody.
That's
It's
crazy.
3 guys and a composer. Like
You're
Yeah,
so
these
right.
guys are set forever. It's crazy.
so sick.
Like that's like
Happy
yeah,
Silksong
other
Day,
people can't
everyone.
afford to do this because they have to pay a team of 50 to 100 people. Yeah,
I live for these days, man. I live for them. The entire collective gaming community is playing and experiencing this one epic thing at the exact same time. It's so magical. It is so magic.
Not yet. Hopefully. Yeah, I can't
Huh?
do it.
Oh,
Said-
Damiani's.
Oh.
been
I
at
was
work.
like, yeah,
Yes.
hopefully I can
Yeah,
jump
tonight
in.
though, you got time.
No, I'm going to freaking sleep.
Tomorrow,
I've been up
same
since
thing.
2
Today,
a.m.
tomorrow, same thing. Opening
Go to sleep,
weekend.
Damiani.
Yeah. it's so
Today
magical.
was Murphy's Law was today for me.
Murphy's Law, dude. Murph! Sorry.
But yeah,
Interstellar, 10 out of 10.
great stuff either way.
All right, let's play a game. Let's do it. Zeitgeisten. Hi. All right, Brandon. C. Reister. Pokemon or prescription medicine?
I love it. I love it.
A classic this or that game that we have played in the past, but this time with Pokemon names from the 7th generation.
Okay.
Is that
And-
the current one?
No clue.
Oh my gosh! All the journalists have been annoyed by this stupid thing all week, and you bring it back up. These don't exist. Random dude threw it into Wikipedia, and then people quoted like
Generations?
it's a fact. The numbered generations. It's just full on garbage.
Wait, what?
Nobody's
That's
ever.
unofficial?
Yes, nobody ever
I guess
grew
they're
up
just-
talking about things like this.
They're named after-
in agreement with this.
Like so many people, like the whole like media. This has been one of the like thread.
Yeah.
Like it's came back up.
It's
this
like the
week.
DCEU.
Wait, is this-
That's a journalist thing.
Pokemon
DC
generations or
themselves
console
never
generations?
called it that.
Yeah, are we referring to console
Yeah, we're
generations
talking
or
about Pokemon
Pokemon?
generations.
I think Pokemon
Oh,
generation.
Pokemon generation.
Yeah, I was like, wait
okay.
a second. I was like,
Blood just
okay.
flew off the
Sorry.
handle. It's in the.
yeah,
it's in
Blood's
the-
reaction to me
tired.
saying Cerebi. I was like, I don't
Blood's
think
tired.
maybe he's not talking about consoles.
Cut him some slack.
I saw chat say like he's not talking about consoles. I'm like, oh,
He's tired.
We gotta get out of here so Blood and Damiani can
Yeah.
go to sleep.
And I gotta go see Conjuring. Let's go. All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Says Damiani. Okay, wait, but 7th generation from Pokemon?
Yes. And
Is that the most recent Pokemon generation?
I couldn't.
Damiani's the closest to being able to tell us.
I don't know. Is Gen,
And he's in
Gen 8
Texas.
is Gen 8 or Gen 9 the newest one? I don't know.
Chad will tell us. Whatever. Keep going.
I just don't know.
Well, let's work
Sorry. I
backwards.
tried.
Gen 1. No, I'm kidding. Let's not do that.
I've given it so many.
Okay,
Okay,
Gen
most
9. I
recent
was
one
right.
is
Okay, so
9.
Gen 9 is the
Okay.
most current. There we go.
Okay, thank you.
At
That's
least
all I
you
wanted
tried.
to
Sort
know.
of
Thank you,
right.
chat. I'm getting into Digimon. 7th generation and prescription medicines as found on drugs.com.
Are these the generic names or the brand names? I wonder?
We're going to find out.
We'll find out.
Below is a list of names that are either Pokemon with their classification or prescription medicines with their uses.
Oh my god.
First up,
Yeah, sorry again. Like I just did previews for like 20 games. So.
But we're not mad at you.
All right.
It's okay.
Blasphalon.
That's
the
a
fireworks,
Pokemon.
the fireworks Pokemon or a drug used to treat molluscum contagiosum.
I think it's a Pokemon. Sounds very much
Pokemon.
like, but it might be like a word or a letter or something off. I hate this.
Yeah, it sounds like a Pokemon to me.
It's Pokemon.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Colazol.
That's a drug.
The coral Pokemon or a drug used to treat ulcerative colitis.
That's a
Oh,
drug.
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 That's a drug. Well done, panel.
The Zol in there got me.
Yeah.
Naganadel.
Oh.
Naganadel.
How do you
the
spell
poison
the end of it?
Naganadel. The poison pin Pokemon or a drug used to treat angina or hypertension.
Angina.
Angina or hypertension.
Probably the drug.
I'll say Pokemon.
I'm
to be
going
different.
drug.
It's Pokemon.
Shit, dude.
Dang.
That's a mouthful.
What does that Pokemon do?
That is the poison pin Pokemon.
So, okay.
Poison pin
Blowfish,
particles.
I guess. I don't know.
It's that
All
thing
right.
from Dune.
Twirla.
What?
The spot panda Pokemon or a drug used to prevent pregnancy.
Oh,
I'm going Panda.
this could be either one, honestly.
Drug?
I'll say. My heart says drug, but my head says panda.
Always trust your heart. It's a drug.
Wow. That's interesting. Okay.
Evekiza.
The Pokemon.
That's such a drug.
The humming Pokemon or a drug used to lower cholesterol.
Pokemon.
I'm gonna say
Evekiza.
drug.
That's a drug.
Oh, it's a drug.
Aw.
I feel like they use
Speak
Eve
over.
in drugs a lot.
Lurantis. 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 The bloom sickle Pokemon or a drug used to treat or prevent blood clots.
Drug?
Both.
I feel like I.
Love that answer. I love that answer.
Yeah. I feel like
I'll
I'm
go
being
Pokemon.
banded bared here. I feel like I've seen an infomercial for this for the drug.
It's Pokemon.
Oh,
There, see?
All right, we got a few more. Salazal.
that's a drug.
The toxic lizard Pokemon.
Oh wait, no, that's a Pokemon. I think.
Or a drug used to relax and open up your airways. Salazal.
Shit, dude.
Drug.
Pokemon.
These are so convincingly
They're
either way.
so convincing. It's a Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah, okay.
Winlevy.
That's a drug.
The victory Pokemon or a drug used for acne vulgaris treatment.
That's a drug.
Drug.
That's
Sounds
a drug.
Like it's a drug.
Cosmoem. Cosmoem.
Grantos eyes.
The Protostar Pokemon or a drug used to treat growth hormone deficiency.
Wow.
I'll say Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Drug.
Pokemon. Brionne. The Popstar Pokemon or a drug used to improve blood sugar control.
It's a
Pokemon?
drug?
Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon.
Damn.
Null. Null. The synthetic Pokemon or a drug used to relieve the symptoms autoimmune disorders.
It's got to be Pokemon.
Pokemon.
You wouldn't name a drug Null. That's weird.
Pokemon. All right, 4 more. Ramaron. The jet Pokemon or a drug used to treat depression.
Pokemon.
Remeron.
Drug.
Sorry, Remeron. Remeron.
Oh.
Drug?
That's a drug.
Yeah.
I was operating on false information. I thought it was Ramaron.
Tecartus. Tecartus. Tecartus.
Pokemon.
The caravan Pokemon, or a drug used to treat lymphoma or leukemia.
Oh.
Pokemon?
Drug.
That's a drug.
What? Okay.
Komala, Komala, the drowsing Pokemon, or a drug used to lower the risk of stroke or a blood clot.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Two more. Dartix, the blade quill Pokemon, or a drug used to relive moderate to moderately severe pain.
Jeez.
Relieve, probably, not relive.
Relive, sorry, relive. Yeah. Relive that pain. I need the pain.
Give me my Dartix or whatever.
Redart.
Pokemon? I forgot what it was.
Yeah, that's a Pokemon. And last one. Forteo. 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 The bagworm Pokemon. Forteo.
Okay.
The bagworm Pokemon, or a drug used to treat osteoporosis.
What is a bagworm?
I don't even know.
Bagworm is it's like a caterpillar-ish kind of thing that uses like leaf litter and stuff like that, and like makes itself look camouflaged.
Huh. Gabby says it's in Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Drug.
Drug?
Drug.
Nice.
Really fun list. Really convincing list, Brandon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
Megatherium said that they submitted this just so Huber would have to read impossible words.
My goodness.
Always my favorite to... We specifically put things in Mysterious Monsters just to see how Huber will say
Yeah.
them. Yeah. Gosh. Well, all right. By the way, we got this week's bets coming up. But Easy Allies patrons are getting 2 more bonus love and respect questions, which are always such a good time, including some gaming palette cleansers. Love a palette cleanser. Oh my goodness. I just had a palette cleanser, RoboCop unfinished business.
What?
Really good palette cleanser.
Nice.
So if you want to get in on that extended cut, consider becoming a $5 patron at patreon.com/easyallies. You get this podcast 2 days early and ad-free. And you get into the Discord where you get to vote on the awesome countdowns like we did earlier, top 10 end credits. Next month is going to be...
Rumors.
Rumors,
The rumors,
yes.
yeah.
Pop facts, pop fiction vibes. And you get to submit questions to Love and Respect. So get on in there. Even if you can't do $5, you can do, 1, 2, whatever. Really helps us out. And if you really want to get nuts, Batman style, you can join one of our producer tiers. Our platinum producers get a shout out on this podcast each and every week. And this month's shout outs go to Jaboabs and Elphanis. Shout out!
We should say that there's a lower tier that just gets you in the credits.
Yeah.
And at the end of every month, Brandon Jones will read your name.
Yes.
I feel like we never mentioned that one.
Yeah.
It's more attainable.
It
it's
is.
like $25.
Yeah. 2025.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We planned that.
Love that.
Bronze producer.
Shout out to Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones.
One of the worst gaming tastes of all time, Brandon Jones. Let's
Jesus.
go. Shots fired.
That's
I'm
out of
coming for
pocket,
you.
dude. What are you doing?
I'm coming for you, Jones. because it's first it was Soma. Guy says it's trash. And just
That game's good.
And if you check out our last podcast with Austin Winery, we were talking about the Pathless, and Jones fully dismissed it. He's like, it's not great. It's not a good game. I don't believe him.
In his defense, I feel like everyone dismissed Pathless.
I don't believe Brandon Jones. Get him in here to defend himself.
I'm not convinced he exists.
Yeah, I haven't heard a peep from Brandon Jones.
Yeah, he
has
just
a
put up a thing
Substack.
with Steve Spawn.
Oh yeah, he did actually.
Yeah,
Shout
he's-
out.
yeah,
Shout
he's-
that out.
he's
That's
got
really
that-
good.
He's got that blog, yeah.
Yes. Shout it out. That's
let me
super good.
Find it real quick.
Yes. Brandon Jones still working. Still doing sick stuff.
Brandon Jones.
Yes.
What is it called? The Friend's Guide to Horrible Things. Horriblethings.substack.com. Yep.
Yes. The legend. Brandon, let the legend come back to life. All right. We love Jones. I don't think anything is more fun than ribbing Brandon Jones. It's all his
Ribbing
fault.
Blood gets up there.
And it's close. It's so close,
Yeah.
Isla. Ribbing Blood, but it's always Jones's fault.
Yeah. Accusing Blood of doing drugs at PAX. A recent highlight.
All right, it's time for bets. Let us go. This bet is inspired by Gabby Montoot. Give her credit for this beautiful bet because we have a cat fight
I said
going.
cat fight.
This is a cat fight. We've got Bubsy, the perfect edition.
Oh, yeah. Damiani hasn't heard it yet.
Yes, Damiani, we got a cat fight. Bubsy, the perfect edition versus Garfield Kart 2. Both coming out next week. Which of these games will have the higher Open Critic score and by how much? Bubsy, the perfect edition, which is the collection of the older games, versus Garfield Kart 2. So which game and by how much will have a higher Open Critic score?
Garfield Kart by half a point, like 0.5.
0.5. Wow. Okay.
Garfield, 0.5.
Let's go.
Put a 0 on that so it's readable. Okay.
Daniel Bloodworth. What say you?
I'm going out on a limb here. Bubsy up by 7.2
Nice.
because I don't think Garfield Kart will get enough scores to have an average.
Okay. Bold here. Bold move.
They don't do decimal points on Open Critic, by the way.
Yeah, they do.
71. 47%.
Oh.
74, 78, 82,
I see
70,
what you're saying.
80,
Okay, so by 72
64.
is what I mean.
I see.
So you think it's going to be 72 points higher?
Yes. Because there won't,
Good
there
lord.
won't be another one. Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, yeah, because
Okay.
Garfield won't have any.
But we
It'll
need
be
to
at
know if
zero.
Damiani meant 0.5 or if he means 5. Then,
Damiani, do you
because
mean
we're on a
50
100-point
or
scale.
5? It's on a 100-point scale.
We'll
Open
circle back.
Critic.
Yeah, we'll circle
He
back.
probably doesn't mean 0.5.
He
then.
disappeared.
You go, Isla.
Okay. I said Bubsy by 12 points.
Great.
Assuming that Garfield gets enough.
Damiani, did you mean 5 or 0.5?
Or 50.
We're talking about a 100-point scale. So
On
five
Open
out of
Critic,
100
things
points.
get
Sorry.
things get like
Yeah.
70 or 85.
Yeah.
I made the same mistake.
So like if Bubsy got like an 80, I would say Garfield Kart gets an 85.
Yeah, that's 5
Okay,
points.
by
Okay.
5. Okay.
All right, Dawn.
Bubsy by 10.
Bumsy by 10. Gabby.
Bubsy by 27.
Love it. And I'm riding that Bubsy train too. I said Bubsy by 11. I thread the needle right between Dawn and
Ooh,
Isla
wow.
there.
Damn.
10, 11, 12.
Damiani's got a
Boxed
stranglehold on Garfield.
I know.
Yeah. If
No.
Garfield's up at all.
Honestly, we were watching the Garfield Kart 2 trailer like right before we started. It actually looks really good. It looks solid. So, could be. Last week's bet.
The first Garfield doesn't have enough. It has like 3 reviews.
Yeah.
Like ever. So that's Blood's bet, is that it won't have enough reviews.
Yeah. All right, this week we got Silksong, we got Kronos, we got Everybody's Golf, and we've got Hell Is Us. So many games. I've played them all. Let's go. They're all good. And last week we asked what the Open Critic score would be for Hell Is Us. Damiani said 79. Austin Wintery, on behalf of Bloodworth, said 82. Bloodworth said 77. Isla said 78. Dawn said 83. Gabby said 82. I said 81. The actual retail price is 80,
Oh my god.
which means Damiani 79 and my 81 tie, baby. Let's go.
God.
Yeah.
8 out of
Wow.
10 for Hell Is Us. I'm rooting for that game. Let's go. Nice. I won one for a change. Holy cow. Bringing.
And this thing is, I just rechecked it right now because it was fluctuating. It was going up and down between 80 and 79.
Yeah.
So like earlier today it was at 79.
Oh my God.
Last night it was 80. Earlier today was 79.
Yeah.
Then it got back up to 80 when we got here.
And the precedent is that we check it right here live. That's the precedent. Bringing.
Well, we did it last week at least.
Yeah.
So the precedent is either right beforehand or sometimes during. So
Yeah.
who knows?
I would like to check the tape on all those. I feel like we try to do it in the moment. But the current scores are Don Punish Castellanos in the lead with 10. Dispatch. And Damiani, the arrogant child, just scored a point for 5.
Mortal Kombat on Sega Genesis is the best video game ever. Donkey
ABB.
Kong sucks.
ABB, I forget the code. The blood code for Mortal Kombat
Fake
on Genesis.
gamer.
I know. I haven't entered that code in so long. Give me some credit. And myself, the Fancy Stars member. I now have 4 points, and I'm very excited for all of the video games coming out, but especially Resident Evil Requiem.
That's your sound?
Yeah, that's me being fancy. I don't know how to
Oh,
be
right. That's
fancy.
hence the accent.
Yeah.
I was like, what's happening?
I feel like British people are just fancy. So I just give it a British accent, you know?
I'm sure there are some fancy British people.
Yeah. All right. We got more previews. This week we've posted previews of Final Fantasy Tactics, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake, which is imminent, by the way. Game is so close. And 007 First Light.
Mm-hmm.
Looking good, but a lot of red barrels. I need the Bossman take, actually, on all those red barrels. Holy crap, he would be upset. It's a lot of red barrels.
The thing is, they
There's
actually showed
100.
everybody the showcase before their preview went up, so I'm sure he could tell you.
Yeah. I'm not even kidding, there were 100 red barrels in a 10-minute.
The weirdest timeline of a preview event.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, we're going to show it to you. We're going to set this up weeks in advance, show it to people at Gamescom, show you on Discord. Oh, and by the way, there's going to be a state of play of this, but you're not going to get the footage until after the state of play.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just holding us up, blood.
Okay.
In case you missed it, our Humor Hype episode from Gamescom is up. Check that out. We walked around, checked out the booths, got hyped with the patrons. It was amazing. And most importantly, Easy Chillin' is coming up Tuesday and Wednesday this week, September 9th and 10th. We will be playing Mario Party. Well, I'll be winning Mario Party. Like it. Fall Guys. Better see you all. Get it downloaded now. All of you, you better hop in. Free to play Fall Guys. Get in there, everybody. Everybody's Golf. I've played a few matches. It is really solid. Damiani's first time ever playing Gears of War. We are going to be playing co-op. We're going to play a little campaign. We're going to be wall bouncing in multiplayer. So hyped. We're not going to be wall bouncing. I don't know how to wall bounce. We got some crowd control games and a few surprises. Plus, we'll be reacting to that Acclaim showcase on Wednesday. I think that kicks off the whole Easy Chillin' day. That's first, right?
For Wednesday,
yeah.
but we're doing Tuesday as
Right,
well. So
right. Yeah, so Wednesday.
Kicks off day 2.
Yes, the kickoff of day 2. Very excited about that. Hopefully, we see some awesome, nostalgic franchises. And we might have a few friends stopping by, including Mari Takahashi, a.k.a. Atomic Mari.
Yep.
Awesome.
Been trying to get her here for a little bit. She's not in town anymore, so you have to wait till she gets over here for something. So
Yeah.
if all the flights and everything work out, she'll be here for some games.
Sick.
And yeah, check out easyallies.com. The time adjusts to your time zone, so you'll know
Yep.
when we're doing stuff.
Nice. Damiani, you and I get to shout out anything or anyone that's on our mind this week, the final word, and you get the trademark sign off. Something is on my mind.
Go ahead.
Caught Stealing. Darren Aronofsky. Check this movie out. I'm sick and tired of hearing people lament Hollywood or movies for being derivative and not creative enough, and then you don't go to movies like this. The box office numbers for this are dire. You just complain, and then you don't support shit like this. So support it. Check it out so we can get more awesome movies like this. Caught Stealing, 10 out of 10.
So was that shout out? Or was
That was my
a shout out.
That was my shout out to Caught Stealing.
Sorry, I didn't know if he talked about it
Don't
like earlier in the
skip it.
podcast or something.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second. So then, final word.
Yeah.
I haven't even like touched it yet, but like, Silksong. What more needs to be said? Silksong.
Yes.
Silksong.
Damiani, your trademark sign off is the best too, so you can go ahead.
All right. Well, may the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Outside of their will, they're being mega evolved.